and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are tuned in to the #1 pop culture podcast. If you haven't been paying attention, I'm sure last week you couldn't avoid it.
You saw the shots.
You couldn't avoid it.
You saw the shots.
Hey, for the first time in history, the shots were accurate. Topping the shots. No farming. Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
The agricultural industry is in trouble.
This is the Zero Conditions podcast. Brought to you by the good folks of Pop Central TV.
CJ is the best producer ever.
Shout out our producer CJ.
#1.
The best in the business.
#1.
Because he gave you guys a call.
If you don't know, ask somebody. And of course, we have the Zero Conditions crew. Motolani in the building. Melody Hassan in the building. And the real in the building. Some people call me Excel, some people call me Eze. But those of you who
sometimes
know
they call you
podcast,
Dorime.
know that I go by the real. Yeah. First of all, can we start off with how last week was mad? Like that episode was.
First of all, shout out to all the listeners of this podcast.
Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Reminisce.
Shout out to
Shout
Reminisce.
out to Alaga.
Man.
Shout out to Reminisce.
That's one of the greatest podcasts. People are saying, some people, I've seen more than 30 people say that's the greatest podcast episode they've ever listened to. Which is, yeah. So much is said.
From our podcast.
No.
Generally.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do you understand? Like, I know it's like because maybe they're fans of Alaga, or maybe they don't really listen to podcasts, but we don't really give a shit. That's it. That's the truth. That was the greatest. No, this one is about to be the greatest episode of podcast.
Hey. I mean, for me, it was just like when I saw that cool video going crazy, I was like, okay.
Meanwhile, shout out to Yinka, the CEO of Pop Central. Shout out to Yinka.
Yeah, shout out to Yinka.
Mr. Yinka, baby. He was the one that started this, that set the tone for this stuff.
Yeah, from Friday night.
Yeah. So he was watching it on the app.
I saw it.
And then he screen recorded it and posted it. That was where the wahala started.
Giving us influencer marketing.
That's true. By the way, if you don't know, Pop Central TV has an app and you can catch this show live. So if you're not at home to watch it live, you can catch it on the app. So
And
if
you
you're
can
outside
download
the
the app
country,
everywhere you're downloading
you can
your
catch it
apps.
and you want to catch it live, you can download the app and catch the show live. The only podcast that's on late night TV across Africa. Don't talk to me anyhow if you see me outside. Don't do that. Don't do
my
that. We are
God.
Africans. We respect our elders. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Who's some respect? I've been podding for a while.
Actually, you've not been potty for any while.
Actually, I have.
Why?
I brought you into podcasting.
I brought
Excuse
you
you.
into podcasting.
Excuse you. Except
No, for
I'm
like
your
four-
OG.
You guys are for 4 years.
I brought you into podcasting. I am your OG. Pay some respect. Pay your dues.
But
Meanwhile,
yes.
the Grammy nominations are out.
Bro.
The Grammy nominations are out. First of all, the best news today is Olamide got a Grammy nomination.
Yep.
Shout out to Ashake and Olamide, they got a nomination.
Amapiano.
As a matter of fact, that category is a Nigerian category.
Yeah, they just took Tyler.
They were just like, it's too Nigerian.
Tyler Collette.
You know, and they put Tyler, you know. But shout
Yeah.
out to Tyler.
Make me sweet.
She's done amazing with the song. Something people don't appreciate a lot about the song is the verses. That song is a well-written pop song.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's a
It is
very
actually.
well-written pop
Yeah.
song. Just like you would just be
But that girl is a star.
like, there's global famine and drought in some places. People are pouring water on Bombo. These are the issues.
Pouring water on what?
weaves.
On bottom.
And
what's the
expensive
challenge?
weaves.
The water challenge is shaking more and pour water. These are the
Okay.
issues.
Oh, but that girl wastes that water shower.
These
There's
are
water
the
in that
issues.
girl's waist.
Stop
There
wasting water.
Bro.
Save water.
I actually can't believe that girl is just 21.
She looks
But she looks 21 though.
No, like I thought she maybe like 24, 25.
How? Why?
I don't know.
She looks it though.
She's just really.
But
really
honestly,
young.
like
She's a
that
kid.
song dropped what? It was not in July or so.
Water?
Yeah.
No.
When did it drop?
Like August, September. August. No,
No, July.
like July, yeah.
Yeah.
They picked up
It was in
late.
July.
Not really.
It-
Immediately.
But how come that song
But
dropped
it
it
crossed over.
very quickly?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, crossed over much later.
Congrats,
And then the challenge
congrats to all of them. Congrats to Ashake.
Yeah.
Congrats to
I think
Olamide.
another major news was Burna Boy gets nominated in Melody Crap category.
Melody
Yep.
rap category. That's a big news.
I did not see
That's
that
a
coming.
big news.
Yep.
That's like when what's the South African guy
DJ
Black Coffee got nominated in
I
the
think this one is
was it the dance?
dance and electronic.
Dance
And he
and
won
electronic.
it.
Yes,
Actually.
he did,
he won
and
it.
he won it.
Album,
That was a
Yes, he
big
did.
deal. So
But this is actually
Which one is bigger though?
What's that?
Black Coffee in dance electronic category.
And
Burna Boy in rap, melodic rap.
This-
Black coffee. No.
are you sure?
Black coffee.
I think so, yeah.
A
You know
black
why?
man.
A black
in
man
dance
in
and electronic
white
music.
dominated
So which-
category.
That's white
which
music.
which category is more revered?
Melodic. More popular is melodic rap.
Yeah.
It's the rap categories, maybe
Yes.
not melodic
Yeah,
rap.
but more like what's your question again?
Which
which
one is
one
more?
is-
Which one is?
which is a bigger
Which one
moment?
is a bigger moment?
Black coffee.
Because
Which
they actually won it.
He won
no,
it.
no. He's asking that which category, not nothing about the winning. Which nomination is a bigger moment? Black Coffee getting nominated in that category, that's the dance category, and Burna Boy getting nominated in the
Are you
melodic rap
surprised?
category.
Are you surprised?
By
That-
Burna
By
Boy.
Burna's-
Absolutely.
But he
He's
got
won. He's won. You know that his target was
Burna Boy
this. This was his
is-
target.
yeah,
to come
to get
out
out
of
of
the
that
African
category,
So
yeah.
he got it.
Yeah.
A black man winning. Let's not downplay.
no,
this
forget
Black
the
Coffee
winning
thing,
part.
oh.
Let's talk about the
Even getting
nomination.
nominated in that
Yeah.
category and winning.
So here's the thing. The rap category is way more revered. On
That's, the
Grammy
biggest,
nights.
that's one of the biggest
Yeah,
genres in the
Exactly.
world.
It's the
Exactly.
biggest genre of
It's
music.
the biggest genre in the world.
Yeah.
Nobody
I'm not
like
surprised. Is what I'm saying.
No, I am surprised. I am very surprised because do you know like melodic rap is literally what dominates American rap right now.
Yeah.
And Sitting on the World is not the biggest melodic rap
Yeah.
song, right? I mean, 3 years ago, I remember calling it and saying that Burna Boy is already on his way to being a Grammy baby, and everybody was like, blah, blah, blah. Everybody wanted to converse, blah, blah, but here we are, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of rap, one of our guests. It's not even one of our guests. Our guest.
The guest.
Isn't that one of
Our
our?
guest for the night just stepped in,
And he's a rapper.
and
Yeah,
he's a rapper. And we're talking about rap.
Nice shoes, my nigga.
Big shout out.
Nice shoes, bro.
Come through. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our guest, Zoro, in the building. Zibem.
Alpha, brother.
Hi. Good evening. What did you say to him? Oh, okay, cool.
Alpha, Baba.
Pause.
Oh, your shoes are so dope.
Pause, bro.
Wow.
Pause.
They're a lovely head because of me.
Oh!
You guys are twinning.
Wow, fuck it, man.
Umwejima.
You know, I was actually worried that you'd come here without shirts.
I was gonna come,
He's been
but
going for radio interviews, by the way, without wearing shirts.
they did not give me update that there's babes. I thought it was Mandem. So I said, why am I coming to meet Mandem without shirt?
It's not too late. You can take off the shirt.
No, relax.
There's a babe now.
Can we relax?
Oh, yeah, take it off. It's okay.
My brother, I know complete. Then why to come with the shirt? You dey making it.
Manager,
I dey
Moses,
go gym for nothing.
I'm going to throw this shirt only on this podcast. He's been doing, in case you don't know,
Oh
Zoro
my
dropped a
God.
new project. And he's been
Right.
doing-
Bro,
and
drop
I've
album,
been seeing
by
the
the way.
pictures, though.
I did see
I've been seeing
that
the pictures and
actually.
videos. I'm like, what is this madness?
Okay, I will explain to you. I've never actually explained this to anybody.
Please
Okay.
explain
So
it
the,
to us.
the madness is there's motivation inside, there's cutting costs inside, there's retrieving my madness that I've been suppressing for a very long time,
What is going on here?
and then there's getting the babes. Yeah, so
Oh, wow. Because babes love the body, innit?
yeah, I mean, the ladies need to see that you can carry them anyhow you want to.
Ooh,
How often do you
man.
go to the gym, bro?
So that's where the setup, like the first thing that I mentioned, motivation. So because I have to remove shirt on interviews, I have to go to the gym every other day. So it's a setup for me and motivation. I say, you don't want to remove shirt and you're looking like Iru Wanye Kalanka,
What does that mean?
face of a woman that is old. You know, like when you're old now, the face slacks and everything is like, because you're old. It's
So the idea
natural.
now is to go to the gym and keep fit, right?
Yeah, keep fit. Yeah, so it motivates you to keep the body firm and not look
Right.
like Iru Wanye Kalanka.
Oh, my. Everyone in Calicut. Maybe that's the title of this episode.
Who's writing that?
Who is spelling that out?
Oh, but we're talking about the Grammys. Have you seen the Grammy nominations?
I just know that someone was saying that they did not nominate Rema, and that's bad.
Well,
My guy just said that.
there is.
It's like every other thing I hear you, but remember it's not
I mean,
nominated.
it's
That's
kind
bad.
of shocking, but there's perspective to it.
Oh,
So the song came out outside the year review.
oh, okay.
But then, I think they also submitted it last year. So it couldn't have been. Even though concessions are made for songs that are released outside the year.
Yeah.
When it blows during the year. It happened with Lizzo. It happened with Rush. Arasta this year.
Arasta, yes.
Review, when does it start?
I think
October.
September. It was October to October
October.
this year. Yeah.
I'm happy for Aresta as well. Like that's the one that really stuck with me. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, happy for Aresta, happy for Davido.
Yeah.
shout out to
Shout out
I
to
think
Davido.
that was
Shout out
special as
Davido.
well.
Like
Yeah.
that was
special as well.
that's
Yeah.
that was a good one.
all of them are nominated this year.
Yeah, I mean, I will not say the same about Burner. Like, it's home. It's normal. It's
Bro,
supposed
but
to be
it
normal.
got a nomination in the rap categories.
For what song?
Melody Crap sits on the
Melody
world.
Grab Sitting on the World remix with 21 Savage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Alright.
been
Now it's nominated outside of the
category.
African.
So we're talking about which category. Like Black Coffee won best dance electronic album category 2 or 3 years ago. 2
Right.
years ago. And now Burna Boy is nominated in the best melodic rap performance. We're talking about which one is bigger in terms of perspective, or which one is more.
So me, I was saying that the Black Coffee one is bigger because the dance and electronic album is
Purely white dominated.
it's a white dominated genre.
Yeah.
It's niggas in Ibiza,
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah.
that's
for-
pronunciation.
It's white boys. It's a
Yeah,
white boy category.
and their numbers are crazy.
Yes.
Those guys do billion views on YouTube. Like it's
There
not
was
that
one nigga that I saw, and I've never heard that nigga's name. He's British. I can't even remember his name again.
But his views.
Bro, he has
Yeah.
Spotify like 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 billion.
Shit.
All the way. Monthly listeners like
Can we
60
curse?
million.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can curse.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
We need to compile the Can We Curse
Yeah.
on this podcast at the end of the season.
Someone
People
even
always
said that we
ask
should always say it at the beginning of the podcast. I said
No,
that
I
from-
was seeing it flying. I was like, I'd be like,
me. So, do you want a drink?
when I did, I don't mind.
Can someone get Zoro a drink?
Anyways,
Crew.
Yeah, I
so
don't
Zoro,
mind.
how have you been?
I've been alright.
No, we have
Been
not finished
alright.
our conversation. Sorry.
Okay.
So, which category is bigger? What do you think?
I with the numbers that I've seen with the EDM guys, the electronic music guys, I do not think that I don't think they belong in the same conversation.
Fair
Like I'm
enough.
still looking for. I think Afrobeat is that one that in the future would
be on that
can
level.
stand
Yeah.
side by side. Because I saw Rema's numbers like 700 million now
Yeah.
with the song with Selena Gomez.
No, it's
I don't
actually
over a billion streams.
It's already a
on
billion.
Spotify.
YouTube.
Oh no, okay. I was looking at YouTube, just YouTube.
YouTube. I saw 1.8 billion. On YouTube.
Already?
Yeah. But I think it's from both.
I think it's
Oh,
from
they merged
both.
the two numbers together.
I think
too.
it's over 700 million.
No,
now.
I saw 700 million.
Yes.
Like I didn't see up to
Music
1
I saw
billion.
Today was 1.8 billion.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't see them niggas doing that number with rap. It's just once in a while
Yeah.
one person go do 'em.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The only thing that I can see is that I can see or that I wanted to say was so on Grammy nights, the rap category is one of the most anticipated. Maybe not the melodic rap category. Before it was best rap song collaboration, best rap song performance.
Yeah.
Then they turned into melodic rap. Maybe that particular category is not as revered, but the entire rap category kind of makes more noise. But I think as a genre, I think
Why do you
rap,
think it makes the most noise?
because rap
As
has been
popular.
is more of a mover and shaker in terms of the stars they produce
Yeah.
over like maybe dance electronic music in certain eras, not all the eras. In the 80s, for example, disco, which is like a precursor to maybe EDM,
Yeah, and
was
dance
the
even.
dominant genre,
Yeah.
right? Disco, New Jack Swing, that maybe a lot
Right.
of electronic music kind of borrow from, was dominant. In the 90s, the rap sort of
Rap,
came up,
yeah.
but still rock, EDM, pop music were still very big.
Yeah.
In the late 2000s, EDM, electronic music was out of here.
Right.
And then even when Latin pop came back, electronic was still a big influence on some of the things they were doing. So I get the perspective that you're trying to paint. But I still feel like on every night, if any category makes any people, a lot of people don't really look at the dance electronic category.
Yeah.
And sometimes the biggest dance electronic songs of the year don't even get to win the category.
Yep.
And yeah, that
Yep.
happens. That happens.
So, but in the rap categories, a lot of times the biggest songs are in those places,
Yep.
and it's some of the biggest artists in the
Artists are
world.
in those places,
And
yes.
no genre has been more influential on global music than hip hop.
Yep.
Hip hop
no,
and rap,
Yeah.
none.
Still the most
It's
popular
still the
genre.
most popular genre,
Yep.
right? You can look at the times that EDM and rap were crossing over. That Pusha T was doing a song with Chase and Status.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's some crazy shit. So I think maybe in terms of the reverence and popularity, I would say that category.
Yeah.
But in terms of the impact of the genre, I would say the EDM category. So it's maybe at par at the end of the day.
Okay,
Oh,
it
and
makes
even
It's
sense.
a big deal
Yeah.
for Burna Boy.
Yeah,
It is
kinda
definitely.
a massive.
It's
I feel like you
It's a
forgot that I'm an Igbo man. So you forgot the money aspect of the thing. So the first thing that came into my mind when you asked me is numbers.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Like, so that's the first thing I started thinking of, like land in Ebe and how many million views to convert it to dollars and the
Actually,
dollar rates to
that's
naira. So
a
that's
good
like the first thing
conversation.
that
I hear you 100%.
Well,
But-
Rema's Deluxe came out this year.
Yeah, that
Yes,
that,
it did.
So why did
I
it not
don't
get
I
nominated?
don't understand that.
But the song itself came out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the deluxe
But
could have
Deluxe
still been
came-
nominated
Yes.
in the
Is that
global
not-
music
Yeah.
category.
What they did for made in Lagos
Made in
Deluxe.
Lagos.
It was the deluxe that got
Yeah.
nominated. Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
what happened?
But speaking about the numbers, Sha,
Injustice.
sorry to excel. The Calm Down video actually has over 700 views.
So
Yeah,
700
I
million,
know it's
yes.
not up to 1 billion. I saw
it's not-
700.
the
Yeah.
1 billion is in
So-
the.
But Calm Down on Spotify is 1 billion.
Yes.
and then I think they aggregated the views, Sha, because on YouTube Music it's 1.
That's crazy. Rema is a
music.
Yeah.
billionaire
It's
in
music. 1.8
naira and billionaire in
I'm talking
views.
about plays.
on, man.
I'm talking about
Yes.
the numbers.
So I think they
of the video.
aggregated the numbers on everything and put it in one.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Yes,
solid
no.
stuff
Yeah.
still.
Solid
I
stuff.
mean, it's still gonna come. Like
Shout out to the
shout out to
the
Rema,
cash
shout out to Rema, shout out to everyone.
That's everybody that got nominated.
Shout out to
Really happy
Davido,
for Davido as
Arstar.
well.
Myself, I think
it's a
Arstar is the person that I'm
fantastic story.
most happy for.
Why?
cow. Oh,
I mean, supporting women. Supporting
What's the
women.
huge deal for Ira?
It
Because
is a huge
Man,
Ira
deal.
do
is-
you understand me? Like,
Ira is
Ira and Tyler in that category is actually quite interesting.
It is very interesting.
Very interesting.
It is very
The-
interesting.
The positioning is
It's very
mad,
interesting.
It is very
and I love it.
I love
Agenda
it.
must agenda.
The game is the game.
Make our people win, please.
Oh, but no, but Ira Star's Rush is a fantastic. Like
Ira
it's
Star's
a-
Rush
it's
is to
fantastic.
me Ira Star's biggest song.
It's
I know
fantastic
some people will
song.
make arguments for Bloody Samaritan,
It's
and I
not-
would
it's
understand
not-
why.
it's not even
But I
close.
feel like Rush was the moment
that
Ira
song.
Star's a status as a star, as a celebrity, as a superstar was
sealed.
cemented.
Yeah.
Rush was that song,
Yeah.
it
It
cemented
felt,
it.
it felt like Bloody Samaritan came in,
Mm-hmm.
stayed, but Rush enter.
And
just-
Bloody Samaritan and Rush didn't have the same type of big marketing push
Yeah.
that Jazzy.
I
Remember,
don't think it
Jazzy
did.
was going crazy
Yeah,
for Bloody
with Bloody
Samaritan.
Samaritan.
Jazzy put his life on
Yeah,
the line.
and then
outside.
they did a remix, Barcelona, which I think is the best version of
Yeah.
that song.
The one with the choir,
that
with
choir.
Loud. I think Loud,
Loud.
yeah.
I think those guys. I think that's the best version.
I remember that version even doing numbers on Instagram.
What song got
Reels
the
and stuff.
remix with Kelly Rowland?
Bloody.
I can't remember. It's still Bloody Samaritan.
Bloody
It's still Bloody
Samaritan.
Samaritan. Still Bloody
Yes,
Samaritan.
uh-huh.
Still
Bloody
Bloody
Samaritan.
Samaritan.
But
But Rush was like instant hit.
Actually.
I think the messaging on like Bloody Samaritan is kind of hard to piece together for a lot of people at first instance. You can't you might not be able to follow the story, but Rush.
Bloody
It's a
Samaritan.
Nigerian story. He did
See,
Rush.
Bloody Samaritan hook for some people would be like Sheyi vibes. Like Sheyi vibes singing on beat, but that's
Structure. Yeah.
It's too much
What's it
for
called?
some people.
But
Yeah.
it is
Too
Rush.
much. It is
Mm-hmm.
it's
very
gone.
commercial.
Yeah,
Shout-
very straight to
You
the
by
point.
giving A and Nav tips.
So shout out Maven, shout out
Shout out
YBNL,
Arstar.
shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out
Olamide
BMW.
Oni was also good.
Bro,
like,
that was
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Olamide,
That was the moment for me.
I mean, Olamide's legacy has never been questioned.
Yeah.
So this is just adding extra to it.
What song was it? Like, I just.
Amapiano.
Piano, Ashake and Olamide.
But funny enough, a lot of people were saying that Mr. Money with the Vibe is not. I mean, work of art is not as big as Mr. Money with the Vibe.
Yes.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
But I think the numbers on work of art are more than the numbers on Mr. Money with the Vibe.
I mean, it's Ashake now. This is
Yeah.
like Ashake before the album, before the last one
Yeah.
was not as big as Ashake before the last album.
Yeah.
So influence, like impact, the
That's
stronger,
grown.
reach,
Yeah.
the bigger.
That's grown.
Yes.
So
Now
the
he's now
numbers
more
are
popular.
everything.
Everything don't
Yeah,
come.
so
He's now more popular.
like that, my piano song in the UK, people like "I'm Die."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we're
We
about,
like Amapiano
we're about
here
to
now.
go on a break. We're about to go on a break, but the conversation continues. We've got Zoro in the building. He's shirtless. Ladies at home,
Yeah.
if you're looking forward to that, don't go anywhere.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
leave your seats. We'll be back after the break, but the conversation continues. See you soon.
Let me do push-up so that
Are you really going to do push-up?
I'm going to do so that I won't come back. I'm nicer.
No, we are going. We are not stopping.
We're not stopping, like we're still here.
We're still talking. It's still live. This is still recording.
I thought you were going to give me a chance to do push-up and come back.
No.
But
Zoro, congrats on the album. Finally, by the way.
Thank you.
Finally.
Bro, when I
finally.
when I got to talk to Zoro like one-on-one, you know, when we all were like,
I remember one day that when I knocked Zoro for Twitter.
No, this guy has been angry with you for years.
Bro, I knocked you for Twitter. You were like, calm down now.
Oh, he responded.
Yeah.
I will respond.
You're like, calm down.
Because at every point in time, there's something I'm going through. Yeah, so but that's just what people don't know.
Because first time I met you, I was like, Zoro. And we happened to be working together. I was like, Zoro, come on now.
Yeah.
You know, but he told me, I was like, Excel, calm down. I'm working on it to come out. I said, okay.
It was.
So what have you been going through? Like that at different points that
prevented you from
So the Zoro making music before 2016 was just vibes. I was making music because they said it's nice. My friends said, Zoro, you sabi rap, they do the rap, they go. They pray some small prayers, and you know there were signs that God was with me doing it. Yeah. And up until 2016, when I was like, okay, it's time. I have 5 siblings to take care of. God, if this is not where I'm destined to be, I beg, I won't come out. I just did my passport. I was ready to leave Nigeria. And I said, if I try this last one and it does not give me that bang, 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 I'm out.
Which song was that?
Ogene.
2016, Ogene.
2016, it was Ogene.
Do you know that song?
That song is high.
Do you know that song is in the last? I'm not saying this because I've said it several times. I've said it time and time again. In the last 10 years, when you're talking genuine classic songs, it's top 5 in this country.
Rap
You know
songs.
that? No. Any song. That song will start a party now.
Yes.
Last year.
When people hear that song,
Do you remember last
At
year? Shiva's
Bro.
mansion party. I was outside when you got to the stage. I was outside taking care of some stuff, and then he went and he was like, from
That
outside
song
was
is
like,
high.
boom, boom. I could tell that people inside were jumping.
Crazy, yeah.
and people, do you know what I mean? People go,
You know, I told you that night. I told you, I said, you had the best performance.
I said it, yeah, I
and
remember.
then the DJ brought it back. And people were
Mad again.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
Genuinely. I
Yeah.
think that song, I don't know what you were making that song.
No, it was
but
just
it's
the
fun.
same thing that I'm on right now. It's just me and the quest, you know, of like putting the culture in places where I've never seen them. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
That's what brought about Ogene. First, I tried the first version of Ogene. I did it with J Wheels.
What?
What?
Yes, I swear it's called Robo. Maybe make it Robo. So I wanted to do a fusion of our cultural sound and rap. So I tried aria and rap and featured J Wheels on the hook. But it didn't catch me. It didn't catch where I wanted. Yeah, it was not. So and then I now did Ogene by myself. Ogene was already done 2 verses, and then I went to Flavor. I wanted to feature him on a song called Good Year that I later had Awilo on, and he said, "Okay, good song." And then I was leaving. I was like, I played Ogene. Then I wasn't very confident of the song because I was like, I know you might not understand what I'm trying to do. It might sound like really local or stuff. And Flavor here and said, who owns the song? I said, me. I said, this is the song.
Flavor.
Yeah, I said, this is the song we're doing. It's like, you like it? He said, yeah. I said, all right, let's do it. Then it was in the East. It was in Toscana Hotel, Independence Layout, Enugu. Said, when I get to Lagos, come to the
Is that not
house.
his hotel?
It's not his hotel. Let me not say it like that. It's not his hotel. It's his friend's hotel. Yeah. But Flavor pretty much can buy Toscana, bring it to the floor, build it again, bring it to the floor, build it again.
Hey, there's no doubt about that. Guys, we are back from the break. If you missed any of this, make sure you catch the full episode on Monday when it drops on streaming platforms and on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying something, please.
Yeah, so, and then came back to Lagos. And
You had already moved to Lagos.
No, I was not in Lagos like that. I was just staying in Fino's house. Because,
Ooh.
yeah, it was at Fino's house that I met Flavor, like one-on-one. He's heard about me from the song 042 and 02, but he never met me.
In person.
Yeah, in person until I saw him at Fino's house. So it's like, yeah, I'll come through. And then I met him through his younger brother, DJ Derek Effect. Brought me to the crib. We recorded the song, and then God just cemented the fact that He didn't want me to leave Nigeria with the record, and then I stayed. And staying down, I was not really prepared for what was gonna come. I know I just wanted like some cheese in the account to take care of family and sort problems, but I didn't know that fame comes with has its demands as well. I wasn't prepared for all of those stuff, and then I was also scarred from putting my signature on a wrong contract. So all the people that were coming, come on, sign with our record label. I did not. I had phobia for signing. I couldn't sign shit. So you say you're asking me, signed almost everything for me for like 3-4 years. I didn't put my signature nowhere.
Wait, so you were signed when you made Ogene?
I was pretty much. I was signed to a guy called.
You don't have to mention names.
You don't have to mention his name.
It's okay.
It's just a long story, yeah. So I was signed to some guy, and things got like really crazy, and we weren't able to push the career to where it is supposed to be. Solid guy. Like if we succeeded in doing this journey together, this guy no go stress me, say I no get a project, because every morning he go dey my door, say Z, we dey do project this month and I'll do it. He has that energy. He's very pushy. It's like when we were together, he was my biggest fan. Believed in me from scratch. But, we didn't have the resources to push the movement to get to the next level. So I started moving, meeting people, and I met a couple guys that were interested in my movement. But they were saying, I always would tell them, there's someone that have my signature in his contract. And they would say, bring him. Let us
Talk to him.
Let us see how we can all. I'll go to him and say, boss, this person. He will now say, go and bring the person to me. The person that they say I should bring to him, he will say, bring him to me. So
Wahala.
yeah, it was chaotic. So and then ego, and people that have money, they have ego. Yeah, their ego is
So do you have an ego?
myself. I don't have money now. When I have money, I'll have ego.
Warning.
Don't play.
Don't play.
Don't play.
What is money like?
Money.
Yeah, because I think you are doing good.
Money is as I did here with you today, this night they do this interview. Tomorrow morning I did LA. Direct flight this night to private PJ. PJ. As I did do without shirt for podcasts and radio stations, I don't have a PJ.
Straight.
But are you out of that contract now?
Of course, I've been out of it for a while.
He's independent.
Because so I didn't allow myself to sign nothing else.
After that,
I just pushed myself by myself, and then with God and God using people to also bring support to what I do. It has since gone. Like it was for 5 years. Nigga wanted to sign me for 8 fucking years. I have muscle now. He used to be stronger than me, but now I can give him a knock on his head.
How were you able to get songs like Ogene out from that deal though?
So I did Ogene with anything where you want to do. I did Ogene like, bro, I've been with you. Yeah, I've been with you, like, and we've been pushing this thing, but this Ogene don't do. Let's do it together, and you get what you get. Everybody's happy, and you said no. I said, you're not gonna hold me back. Do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. I've tried to settle settle our beef, settle our misunderstanding in the most civil way, and you're not coming forth. Do what you want to do. If you want to take me to court, I'll take you to Ogene Zoha. There's one place in my village. They will beat Ogene for you. If you're the wrong person, you will come to my village. I will go there and I'll mention your name. I did go church, but I was ready to go to Ogene Zoha.
Oh wow.
Yes, it was that bad.
So when you go to Oginezwa and you do the boom boom boom, what's going to happen?
Anybody when they at fault go come.
Like you will just find yourself moving there.
It's not moving there. You have sleepless nights till you see yourself there. If you're from Ituku, you need to go buy Ogene Zoha.
What state is that?
Enugu State.
Enugu State, Coal City, 042.
042.
042. One thing I find amazing about what you shared is how it made me remember 2020 or 2021. I interviewed Rude Boy, and Rude Boy told me about how Fino lived with them for a while before he got to the point where he started making money. And then you two now live with Fino. I like.
How did you
I
meet
like
Fino?
that.
I met Fino in there's this hotel that's in Bisala Avenue in Enugu. I had known his music. Like, do you know what is very funny? Do you know that I was on a big song before Fino even like became like really big?
Oh.
And I was 17. I was 17 and I was in a song called Owusagi.
Yeah, I remember.
Owusagi.
It was one I rapped on Owusagi.
Owusagi bros in Malefe.
Malefe.
If you doubt me, ask John. Malefe. And Jideko guys and
You were
Atife.
17 then.
I was 17. Wow. You know, and then it was my second time in the studio ever. And like I had been hearing Fino, but I was hearing Fino as a producer, not as an
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
You know, so I was already like doing stuff. Then it was Hype MC, Mr. Raw, you know, Slow Dog,
Slow
Slow Diggy shit. And then, you know, before now, Fino came with Shutdown and them songs.
Yeah.
Desperate Chicks.
Desperate Chick, yeah. And all of the Kumsi back in the
Cozy,
day.
yes.
And then, you know, blew up like solid, you know, Fino made the dreams that I had, brought my dreams into reality. Like, I had dreams of making Igbo music a certain way, and Fino like embodied that. And, you know, and then, you know, he heard that there's this other guy that's still holding it down. And then he came to Enugu one time, and you know, for Guinness, one thing. I think Guinness was just like giving stuff to people that were trying. They gave Chilaka an award. The guy called Chilaka, the owner of Spoonnet.
Yeah.
You know, give them award. They would just surprise you, pull up on you, like all them brothers and sisters that were trying. They just pull up on you surprisingly. Oh, big party, surprise! They'll give you something. So after the event, me and Fino, we had a little chat. It's like, yo, come to Lagos. You know, It's like, yo, there's something going on. So I came. I told him everything that's happening with this guy that I was working with. Seeing this guy makes it feel disrespectful with my guy that I was working with.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know, he said what he said. He was willing to like have everyone happy. He said, bring this guy, you know, let's have a conversation. Then he wanted me to be, you know,
With
join
him.
Penthouse.
Yeah, Penthouse.
You know, but my guy didn't want to come, didn't want to have the conversation. Flavor wanted me to come to Tonight Records. My guy didn't want to have a conversation. P-Square wanted me to come to Square Records then. You know, it was just like...
Basically, everybody that was doing well in music that was Igbo wanted you to
Yeah,
join
to just
them.
be there. Be
And all
with
that
them,
noise,
yeah.
how did it make you feel?
It made me feel like I was doing the right thing, that I was doing something right.
Yeah.
It gave me the confidence to believe that I get this talent though. When my friends been done, they talk about things. Because for me, it's just like vibes. It's like writing take-home quiz that they give in universities. You know, take-home quiz, write and submit. It was nothing special.
You were talking about like taking care of 5 siblings. Why are you the one taking care of your 5 siblings?
Because I'm the first child. I'm the Diobala.
Melody,
Yes.
what you know about that?
Why are you making this about me?
What you know about responsibility?
What are you making this about me?
She's a babe. Why are you asking
No,
a
because
babe?
she always trash the responsibility of it.
Zoro,
She know they take
but
her
babes have
seriously.
responsibilities though.
Eh?
Babes have responsibilities. I don't understand.
Well,
Why are you all laughing?
it's easier for you guys now.
No, it's not.
It's easier.
How?
There's always helping hands.
Where? Who?
You know, it keeps increasing every day.
From who to who?
From Johnson to Kechuku to Namde. Every other day.
So with the responsibility that you think that you have as a first son is the same responsibility that you have as a first daughter.
Wow. But the helping hands that are applicable to Onyenwalo is not the same that's applicable to Onyenwalo.
I don't agree actually. Because Onyewelo also has helping hands.
From where?
No, from where?
From where?
Unless it be Ejigudeg.
Oh my God. I don't know how I know what that means, but I do.
And that is not what we are associated with. We do not associate with things like that.
Oh my God.
We do not associate with things like that. Please. Please.
Where's the helping hand from Melody?
He just said it's not
No,
helping
he
hands.
gave me a
Look up to
particular
God.
instance.
Oh, no, but he referenced Babe's helping hands as Johnson and all of that, even though that's not true. But the Unwogbole thing that you just mentioned, it's not part of it. Ijugbe.
No, all of those. Are you going to put? Are you going to? They have their own category now.
What's the difference? It's still
No,
one
it's
gender
just
and another gender.
No,
Same
they
thing.
have their own category now. That's
What?
why they have a category to create the difference. To draw the line between.
But to be very honest, when it comes to this conversation about responsibilities, women definitely have responsibilities just as men do.
So can I say something?
Yes, please.
Please.
I think
Especially from that firstborn perspective.
so. I think the realities might be different. Even though your mom is Igbo, right? Your dad is Yoruba. The realities, you grew up in Lagos. It's different from the realities of someone who's the first son that grew up in the East. I think that's number one
Yes,
difference that could be there.
definitely 100.
I don't disagree with you that first daughters have responsibilities,
Yeah.
but the first daughter has the responsibility usually to nurture and lay good examples,
And
which
lead.
is pressure enough. But the first son is usually to be the breadwinner of the family. I
Yeah.
think that's a little. I think there are differences there, right? I think. I'm not saying there's no pressure on the women, but the pressure on the man to make money, to make life easier for the family,
Yeah.
is entirely different from what women have.
I hear you
I really
100%
don't think
when you say that. Also, generally, when it comes to this responsibility conversation, it's a whole new thing for Igbo people. Like, they wear it like a badge of honor, and they're always so, like, you are brought up in that way, like, culturally, to see yourself as the breadwinner, to nurture and all of that. But we also forget that a lot of women are also breadwinners. A lot of
we
fellas are
don't
also
forget.
breadwinners.
no, we're not forgetting. No.
Exactly. So it's also in the conversation of responsibility and being like the breadwinner of the family. Also is in the same situation with
But
women
sorry to
too.
interject. Women who are breadwinners are usually circumstantial, right? Because maybe the men in the family are messing up, or the man in the family is messing up.
Or
The
can't just
woman has
afford to at the time.
The woman in the family just picks up the slack.
Yeah.
But naturally,
What is expected
of the man,
is to be the provider.
Exactly.
But sadly, that's not the case in Nigeria.
that's not true.
That's not the case.
What's not the case in Nigeria?
That
And
men
the
don't
men
provide.
are the providers a lot of times.
Yeah,
or
men are the providers a lot
over
of times.
50%
Are you
of the
joking?
He says,
time.
did
I
you
don't-
say
I
that's
don't-
not the
Are you
case?
joking?
I don't think so.
What type of
Are you
English
joking?
did you
Wait,
just speak
are you
now?
joking?
I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Again, Nigeria is not Twitter.
Please stop that.
Again,
No,
Nigeria
but
is not
true,
Twitter.
that's-
Stop that. Let's not do that. A
No,
lot
no,
of
no,
times-
no, no, no,
A lot
no.
of women. Zoro looks very confused.
Like, because he is confused.
No, what is happening? Well, let her land.
A lot of women are also breadwinners, and sometimes because of how we live in Nigeria and because of the culture in Nigeria, most of them are like silent breadwinners, like women who are breadwinners. Some of them don't even speak on
That
it.
exists. I am not.
I think-
but for you
They
to
don't even
say that
speak on
that
it.
exists more
I
than
think-
men.
I didn't say modern.
That's
But
what
that's
you
what you
said.
said.
No, I said,
You said that.
I said men are not modern.
Yeah, but they are. But that's the same
I don't
thing.
think they. I think they're on an equal
Listen,
thing.
no, what? no,
I
it's
think so.
not.
I think
Hey,
so.
They are not.
Listen.
They are
So,
far
Equally-
from.
so
Equally
yes,
groomed.
I think so.
From.
Here's what I think.
Take a census
Wait,
of Ali Mosho, your local
Excel.
government.
Excel.
They are far from.
Wait, I think what she should be saying is
That's my.
there are way more. I think what you should be saying is there are way more women who are breadwinners in family that society realizes.
I agree.
I think that's what
Okay,
you
yeah,
should be saying.
maybe
Don't
that's what I
say
should
that
say.
there are
Maybe that's
more
what I should say.
women.
I
who
did
are
say
bread-
there are more women. I did say there are more women.
Yeah,
I said
okay.
there are no
When you
more
watch
men.
this, rewind.
I did say there are more
This is
women.
gaslighting. So when you watch
I
it,
did say there are more
rewind.
women.
Rewind. Write it in the comment section when you see it.
I
Rewind.
said that there are no more
Melody,
men.
you yarn dust at.
I did say
Please, the
no.
quotes.
I said there are no more men. I did say there are more
There are
women.
way more men.
I
but
think that maybe it's on a
there
equal
are a lot
basis.
more women. There are a
And
lot more
even
women who are
even if we have
breadwinners.
more men, it's
women
not
that
as large.
society
The
realizes.
difference
I
is not
put
as large.
it to you that the gap large.
The gap
guy.
is very big.
For what
The
now?
gap large.
For men
guy.
being the
very
providers.
big. Yeah.
Yes. Are you
The gap is
joking?
very, very wide.
Are you joking?
very,
Do you
very
want us to
wide.
start entering industries? There are industries that women don't work in. Do you know women that work in
Please,
constructing masts? Do you know women that work in making road construction? What are you saying?
No, see,
I don't even think that.
I
don't
think
that's a good
so.
way to look at
Here's
it.
what I think.
I'm even
I
saying
don't
that
think that's it. I don't think
you
so.
cannot in one hand say there are not enough opportunities for women. Women are not working, and then come and suddenly tell me that women are working more than men.
I
That's
didn't say
literally
that,
what
but
you
I
are
didn't
telling
even
me.
say that now.
But that's what you are of that school of thought.
By
Are you
implication.
not? Are you
By
rejecting
implication.
feminism on this podcast? Are you? Hey, the camera. Hey,
What you doing right now? You're gaslighting me, but that's not what I said.
I'm glad you
Zoro,
know
don't come on,
how
yeah.
it tastes.
Gaslighting me.
You don't come on, yeah.
Never have a maja there. Because the conversation of this type of conversation, you might
Don't
look
go
very.
Amizian.
No, it's
No,
very very
physical.
delicate to one
Yes,
mission
yes.
like this.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Zoro.
We got you. Don't
You
worry,
know
nobody
what
do
the
that.
suya man that you buy suya from? Do you know that he has family in the north? He'll come to Lagos, sell suya,
And they
be
were
sending all the money
No,
back.
no.
What kind
I'm
of-
talking about what you don't do.
And the
What
reality,
kind of
and the
yardstick
reality
talking
is,
about what you
What kind
don't
of
do.
yardstick is
Should I-
this?
should-
I'm
But
giving
this
you,
is the
I'm giving you
yardstick.
real life examples
Should I be-
that you don't
should I
know.
be-
How won't I know that
You don't
Sia men
know. You
exist?
clearly
For
don't know.
for
Should I
real.
be
That
street,
statement
should I
is
be
wild.
street honest with you?
Yes, please.
As someone that comes from the streets,
Yes, please.
what is happening right now is that there are more women, holding up to the responsibility of taking care of their families as much as a lot of men that were born to be first child are doing.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it does not still equate the amount of men that's doing it.
Yeah.
There's just more women
I
doing
think
it.
that's what. So that's another problem that I think the world has right now.
Tolani.
Just wait.
No.
Wait.
You must let me this one.
Yeah,
Tolani.
Yeah, my guy.
When you marry,
What's the year my guy
wait,
for?
so when you marry
It's a solidarity
and you
for
have
me.
your
Call me
children,
my bro.
I'm sure you know that's a man that when you marry and you have your children, you're not only going to take care of your children.
Yeah.
You have people in your family, other dependents. That's what
Oh
men.
no, that's a fact.
Women have the same too.
no,
Women have dependence too.
Excel.
So please
Excel,
talk about this,
Excel. Let me tell
analysis.
you, Excel. Hey, Excel.
You say, yeah, my
Excel.
bro. Yeah, my
Excel.
bro.
Let
You
me
guys
tell
should hug and kiss.
This one you're talking about,
Yeah.
There are babes that even carry their families more than a lot of men carry their
I
families.
Yeah.
don't disagree.
So
right
I think
now.
I don't
no,
disagree.
so
Yeah, so
that's the
it
thing.
didn't used to be like that before.
Yeah.
It used to be,
They
but
play,
not
oh.
like a lot. Because I know that at some point,
You
my
can't
mom was the
you
one
can't
carrying the family
compare
and
it
all
to
of those
men.
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
You can't compare it
But-
to men. I would disagree from now to Jesus.
So no.
comes.
No,
That Zoro is agreeing, but
I'm
listen,
agreeing, but
what the point
you
is?
saying that
which I
they
think,
know that women cannot do it as much as men do. There's a lot of women that can do it better than us.
Bro, no, the problem is even that because we are poor, that's why women even have to step up in it. Like, this is a poor country. The man earning in a lot of cases is not enough again.
No, I think
Everybody
The
has to
economy.
work.
Excel. I think you're discrediting people that God created with very strong personalities. There are women that are what is called caretakers.
I agree with you.
Do you understand me?
I'm
So
not
women
discrediting,
like
I
that, like all they want to do is to take care of people, take care of their loved ones. That's their go-to thing.
It's nurturing.
And
It's
then
nurturing.
when they are now put in the position to be first child of their families,
it
They
takes a
handle
lot
business.
from them. Yeah.
they do it so well,
But guess what?
effortlessly.
When that woman gets married, the husband now starts doing it.
Not necessarily.
not exactly.
No.
Not
Not that
exactly.
they will stop.
Listen,
Exactly.
it's not like he will stop.
There's-
But the
there's
husband, if you are
contextual.
marrying a woman like that, you must be ready to pay bills.
No, my
No.
own is even
That-
that.
no,
Zoro is
I
not-
I've met people that are
very.
that are very, very, very strong character-wise. That
Bro, that's
I don't
literally
disagree with
Igbo.
you.
No, this is Igbo women.
very
a lot.
strong.
So like a
Bro,
lot. of Igbo
like my
women.
Women
uncle's wife
generally-
is like that.
Women
The way
generally.
she was when she was a
Yeah.
young babe that I met her, that I used to sell ice water for her, is the way she is still right now. This like 20 years down the line.
Oh, by the way, Zoro used to sell pure water on the streets.
That's
Not
fucking
ice,
crazy.
not
water.
sachet
better
water.
block.
Ice water.
Nylon.
Yeah.
When they
Ice
will cost
water.
like
How
this.
many years ago?
I said like 20 years.
Okay.
So the ice water is my auntie will put like white clothes on top of a bucket and then pour the water through the white clothes
Sieve
into
it.
the
Yeah.
bucket and then put it in the fridge. When it now gets cold, she now use cup to measure and put inside nylon and tie. And then I'll carry I still remember the song Ice water tutule, ice water tutule, ice water to be shouting mechanics and panel beaters and people that are going through life like you be buying from you 50-50 kobo.
When you were doing that, like, was that in Lagos or was that?
No, Lagos.
Lagos.
That was in
Nah,
Enugu.
it was in
Lagos.
it was in Onitsha.
Onitsha.
Yeah. If it
Oh,
was
you
in
were- you
Lagos,
lived there?
my broken for on sharp. Yeah.
You lived in Onitsha for
I
a
was
while?
born in Onitsha.
So there's this conversation that was trending on social media where I think it was Brain Jotter now that saw the guy
The
that
girl without
the guy that is a
The girl that is a guy.
the girl that is a guy.
Oh, she was a guy?
Sorry, what?
So the girl that's Brain Jotter,
No, the girl with that. Sorry that my hand. I'm doing my hand like this. She was doing hand like this.
yeah, the girl that
So
is
she was a
physically
guy?
yes. So the girl is a guy. So now the story is, so she wears those things, like she pads up her bum and pads up her breast so that she can get help from he pads up his bum and he pads up his breast so that he can get help.
The one
from-
that Davido's uncle wants to help.
Yes, so
So
they-
they say it's from Osun State.
So when they put out the guy, when they put out the guy's picture, people started responding saying, when they put out the guy's picture.
It's fine to be confused.
Okay, so when they put out the guy's picture and, they started asking for help, people now started responding, like sending messages like, oh no, this is not a girl, this is a guy. And we just actually helped this person some weeks ago. We got him an apartment, we furnished the place. And this is not the first time that people have actually come out to help this particular guy. He keeps going back to the streets and he's not a guy. He's not a girl, he's a guy. So, the guy now came out and said that yes, he's a guy, but that he has to pretend to be a girl because it's easier for him to get help.
It's easier for him to get what? It's easier for... I was waiting for you. That prepares a table in the presence of my enemies.
Shut up.
I was
You know the funny thing is that when I was saying the story and Excel was quiet, I was wondering that why is Excel so quiet? But anyway, so he
And
came
I
out.
like that you're thorough. I give it to you.
You're a storyteller.
Yeah. Some light reading.
So the guy now came out and said that the reason he had to do that is because as a babe, it is easier for him to. It is easier for him to get help. So he does that. He changes the attire and all of that. So I want to ask you, like,
Anymore.
back in the day.
No, like I feel
But this
cheated.
happens.
If it's defrauded.
this happens-
So now-
because I believed dude.
Sorry, Zoro. So now the story is people are now saying that despite the fact that the guy came out and despite the fact that they found out that he's a guy, why did they withdraw the help?
That's a man's life.
That they should have.
That's a man's life. Every step I did with you, that's a man's life.
Wait,
I feel like I will do because you're a liar.
do you understand, Zoro?
It's not a man or
It's not a man.
it's because you're a liar.
No,
But
it's because of you lying.
That's a man's
So
life.
now people are
Because
now
you
saying that the reason people decide not to help anymore is because they found out, people like Excel, is because they found out that he's a guy. When the truth is that because he lied
But the real problem is even that, like, some people had put him in an apartment
2 weeks ago.
gave him
I mean,
money,
3
and
or
went
4
back
weeks
to the
ago.
streets. So I'm
And
like,
then he don't even go back and say, okay, now
Maybe
I've
it's
gotten
in blood
some. Let
money.
me even just now
No.
change my format. He still went back as a baby. So that says a lot about what Excel was
Thank
trying
you.
to say.
What?
That the fact that he got an apartment, got
Yeah.
help, and
Yeah.
he still went back. He didn't even say, let me now maintain my who I am. He now still went back to being a babe
because something
because of what he sees that we do not see.
we
That
could
you
get
see,
something bigger.
and you're not telling us.
If he dressed like babe, sell pure water and they put on for apartments, I think the future is brighter.
That person is just a liar. Zoro, so the conversation is that, do you agree with that? So for you as someone who has like been on the street and experienced that, did you experience like the difference in people treating like maybe babes on the streets nicer than you?
Yes, I did experience it, but
So drop your phone. This is not time for you to be pretending to be pressing your phone.
But back in the day, like it's just something that would come in the conversation. Nah, man, you be now. Like it just like it was wrapped in that conversation. Nah, man, you be now. Why I go to expect make I get favor when they give woman when I be man, So I grew up with I let the babes have their easy way, and the babes that have it, that is able to have it the way the men are having it, come up, let's do it. It's nice. Me, I'm anti-sexism.
Yeah.
I just want it's equal between everybody.
Yeah.
That's why when I go to even dates these days, I pay, you pay.
What does that have to do with equality, for God's
Go
sake?
Dosh!
Zoro?
You are going
You
Dosh?
chop, I chop now.
No, what does that even mean?
No, do you
What does
Jackie or not?
what does
They say
equality?
the man is meant to pay. So if he reach to pay, the man is meant to.
If
If
you
you need to chop it, the woman is meant to enjoy life. I'm going to enjoy, we'll go pay together.
that has nothing to do with commerce.
That's why I like Oyibo people though. That's the one thing that I learned from all my travelings.
This one.
Do you want to split the bill?
Culture
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
It's cultural.
So do you say yes?
Me? I'll say yes. I'll send my
Happily.
my mother the money, the change. I say ideally, if I was in Nigeria, these 200 pounds that we shared into two,
you go pay
I will
everything.
pay. It's in there. I just sent you 100k. Just use it and buy the charge
Use our
card.
chill.
Buy the charge card
Exactly.
and enjoy. Yeah.
But since you released your new body of work, how was the reception been?
I will tell you
You're
that.
changing the topic, Melody.
Please.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
don't sleep there.
me. I was even getting to the point where I was going to toast her like bread, but it's okay. She's changing the
What's
topic.
going on?
Zoro, Zoro, how has the reception been since you dropped your album?
It's been like wedding reception, like really, like
Damn.
After party or like
Oh my God, the party
or
after.
when the groom is dancing.
no, it's the party before the wedding. No, like
The party before the wedding.
yeah, the one where they do evil things that usually cast. You'll be like, and they will say you cannot kiss the bride, and then the woman's mouth is like very stiff. You know, say you don't fuck up the night before.
More.
It's a bachelor's eve.
Bachelor's.
You know, say your G's don't
Baptist
reach
is
the
the
woman.
apple for that.
But why Bachelor's Eve though?
It's your last time to use your weary now.
What's that?
There's bachelor, there's bachelor.
Like you're
right?
rinsing weary. There's always like in that picture aqua when you wash clothes and you want to like
The last
picture the
squeeze.
aqua. After you squeeze, there's still water.
So that makes absolutely no
No,
sense.
but so bachelor's eve is like hanging the clothes under the sun for it to dry finish.
Before you take it inside the house.
Before you now think, hey, the clothes has to dry.
And it's the night before your wedding you are doing
Before you
that.
take it inside the
It's
house.
usually the night before the wedding.
Why that?
Yeah, because like you the grace is given to you until you say I do.
No.
So if you decide to take your time until the night before your wedding, it's on you. It's your preference.
But the grace is given.
The grace is given until you say I do.
So who much is given?
Much
Much is
is
expected.
much is squeezed out of.
That's the title of this episode.
For your fans
How much
that
is squeezed out of?
for your fans that feel like they've been waiting for this album for the longest and they feel like at the time when they wanted you to drop it you didn't.
That I did what?
Your fans that feel like they've been waiting for you to drop this album for the longest and you didn't, and when they wanted you to drop it you didn't. How do you reconcile that?
Before as guys we're going on another break, we're still going to continue the conversation. Make sure you catch the full thing on Monday on YouTube and on streaming platforms. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I feel like I wanted to say if you're a real fan, you're meant to still come and enjoy this, but I don't think that's the right thing to say because everybody that's been waiting for me for the longest has got the reason why they've been waiting, and it is to them the reason why they've been waiting. And I'll tell you that this is the quickest that nature's allowed me to put a project together. You know, so if you had lost interest in me, it's okay, I understand it. And I feel like it's my truth. And my truth will, if you're meant to be on my side, my truth will bring you back. You know, anyhow that the people that's been waiting for me to release a project feel is valid.
Yeah.
Because I will not sit there and be like, it's okay to take time. It's been long overdue.
Yeah.
But there's been like circumstances that didn't allow me to put it out. So it's okay to feel any type of way. It's valid. If you don't want to fuck with Zoro no more, it's okay. If you're still out here, still supporting and like saying, oh, okay, I waited and, you know, I hope the project is worth it. I hope the project makes you feel good. If it doesn't, there's one out early next year.
You're dropping another body of work?
Straight up.
You are in the mood now.
Back to
I
back.
caught the vibe. Finally, I've been looking for this vibe. I caught
Oh,
it.
you were
back.
looking for it.
Yeah, I was looking for a way to record with my new voice.
Your new voice?
Yes. Because like my voice got fucked up at some points in the whole thing. 2019, I was in the studio with Tidings. That's, you know, R.I.P.
Rest in peace,
Tidings.
Tidings.
Yeah. Tidings and my friend Mimi and T-Spice. You know, then I was smoking a lot of weed. And then I'll smoke out. If I want to rap like Excel, I'll pitch my voice to Excel. I had the power to reset my voice to anything I wanted to sound, and I'll lock it up there and record. So I think that I was training my vocal cord. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. So, and then I started sounding very inaudible. I record, and it would just be like I'm blowing air to the mic.
Wow.
And I wasn't going to record a project like that. You know. So
How did you treat it?
I went to the hospital. There's one woman I almost fought. One woman in military hospital in Ikoyi. He said, you don't have any problem. I did ENT with him, with her, sorry. I said him because she sounds like a man.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry, I
She's not
forgot
going to get
that.
help with that.
No, he sounds very upset. Like that person really upset him.
Like I'm talking to you, you're keeping a very straight face. If your husband stress you, I know not be me be your husband. Keep your family problems in your house and come to work as a doctor.
That's word to melody. Go on.
Eh?
Go on. Go
Yeah, so like me, I was telling you I'm sick. I was telling the woman I'm sick. She's saying you're not sick. I say I'm sick. She say you're not sick. You don't know.
Ask her, is national sick?
Now, is it your sickness?
But this is like a general problem when it comes to like our healthcare system. I don't even
Like, help me
The
fix what's going
nonchalance
on.
sometimes.
And they say do a test. I did ENT. They didn't see anything. I was like, no, there's something going on. You guys need to check my vocal cord. Maybe they did not have like a hospital where they're supposed to reference me to get this thing checked out. And so what I now discovered is how to record with my new voice. Like, I discovered that turning down the volume of the sound
Down the volume of what?
of the sound in my ear
Okay.
allows me to now record without shouting. So when I record without shouting, my voice don't get tired. I'm able to just record the song. If you listen to my last project, everything was whispering. Like I didn't do no. Everything was just this way. So, but when they mix it, they open the vocals up. It sounds like I'm actually like doing, but it's just like really calm.
Wow. Guys, we're back. We're back from the break. You've actually missed something very important. So make sure you catch this full side on Monday when it drops on all streaming platforms.
So, do you
and
need
on
more
YouTube.
drink?
Please.
Refill team.
Refill. Zoro.
Sir?
What? There's a song with Mubad on there, which I think is a fantastic song.
Great song, by the way.
Fantastic.
Yep.
And they have a very unique friendship. I don't like that.
You and Mubad,
Yeah.
you had a friendship.
Yeah.
How did you meet?
So it was during the time of
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys now did a funny video. You guys did a funny video where you were singing it in Igbo accent. I remember.
But I sang it right now, Abi.
It's,
Yeah, you sang it right. You sang it right.
Yes, now I've
Kind
improved.
of- on the way.
Say it again.
On the way.
No.
Pogbako.
No.
It's because I pitched cheap. When I was singing it like low, you were feeling it.
Is OPP Okpokpa. Is there accent with Igbo people? The pa.
Don't worry, you're trying.
You did try. You did
But
try.
yes, how did you meet? How did you guys link?
Yeah, so after like when I heard the song, I messaged him. I was like, yo, broski, the song is insane. I love it. I was like, yo, I'm a very big fan of you, like what you do. And it's like, let's link. So we linked last year. We didn't do nothing. It was just like connecting on, understanding vibes. Me, I like to understand vibes. So I know where to put you, because me, I be like water. Like I tell my people, anything you bring is what I give you back. If you bring realness, I'm going to give you my real side. If you bring facade, I know that I'm Zoro. I'll put up Zoro. So we linked, and what he brought was realness. So fucking real. And me, I just just let my guards down, and we connected on a proper brotherly level. Played video games, ate abacha, chilled. Yeah, just connected. Made the video that we made, and called it a day last year. And then once I check in, and then even last year we had like slight conversations about, hey, what's really going on your personal, like on a personal level. And he said what he said. I gave the advice that I gave based on what I know, and we called it today. And then this year we linked, and it was a different mode. It was a different mode this year. It was a mode that was now more careful. It was a mode that was more. What is the English for someone that's like ready for anything that's about to happen?
Open-minded.
No.
That's like ready for like slightly negative, like
Suicidal.
He's more pessimistic.
Pessimistic.
not pessimistic. It's not
Like
the word.
maybe
Like
just war ready.
yeah, that's the word.
Like
That's the
war
word.
ready.
Yeah. It's
Like, let's go.
Like war ready.
Yeah.
Let's go is like good. Like war ready is like whatever negative thing you're bringing to me, I'm ready to.
I did for you.
I'm ready to see to it.
Yeah.
That was like the more that I saw this year. Last year it wasn't like that. Last year it was like very free, like fun. Let's go. This year is like very careful, checking everything. I saw it in his eyes, like making sure that not with me, but like with people around, making sure that everyone is what they are supposed to be. And then I sent him. I was not completely worried. I was like, I thought it was similar to the conversation we had last year, where it is, because I know for sure that life, people are going to try to stress you. So long as you don't let it get into your head, you're good. And the conversation we had the year before we met last year, was about how to manage stress that gets into the head. So I wasn't worried, like, really, because I was like, okay, I know he has his head in the right place. So no matter how much they're stressing him, he's good, because he knows what to do and what not to do when certain things are happening to him. Yeah, so we linked this year. I had sent him the song Medicine After That before we linked. So when he came, his producer's sound card, laptop didn't see my sound card. Oh wow! Because I was using an Apollo, and he just used like Focusrite. So it took time for him to download the drive for my Apollo. So it took like 2-3 hours. I'm always already like, yo, let's record this shit, And I feel like for a lot of people, they will be like, let's call it a day. But he didn't. Just stayed there. Me, I just rushed. I arranged normal abacha, arranged, things that I thought he would like, just to make sure that he understand that I appreciate that he's, waiting for me, waiting for this thing to happen. And then at the end of the day, through God, it was able to come up. And then we recorded. After we recorded, he was very happy. Me, I was happy. The next day, I was like, yo, I heard the record. I was like, yo, broski, this is a jam. And he felt the same way. We're like making plans on releasing. We're supposed to create content on the 10th. He died on the 11th. So if he hadn't gone for the show that he had with Cubana Chief Priest, probably would have been at Mines, because he had come back from London from the Gen Z and OG event that Polo did. He performed there. So we're supposed to like create content on Mad, and then he passed on the 11th. Yeah.
So sorry, bro. It sounds like you guys had a very good relationship.
Yeah, it was good. It was one of them. I'll tell you, like, a lot of real, like I say everywhere, a lot of real love in the industry isn't real. There's very few real love in the industry. Because me, what I give is, I give, once I take my walls down, I give myself.
Yeah.
So when you're like that, you see people for who they are. Like, once there's no clout on you in the industry, like, you don't deserve love. You do not deserve love. You deserve love when there's clout on you. But he's one of them people that didn't care about those stuff. He was more invested in how did this person make me feel when I was around them. If they make me feel good and make me feel at peace, I want to give them love. I want to respect them. I want to continue to be around them. A lot of people in the industry aren't like that. I'll tell you.
For free.
Any day, any time. And I'll get to a point where I'll start calling names. But yeah, for now.
Bro, whenever you're ready.
That's what it was.
Already.
This, I feel like that song is a smash. The marketing just has to be right. Personally. Personally.
I've been having problems with pushing the thing. Like, I don't, anything that to make you feel like clout.
Jumping on
You're trying to capitalize on it.
Yeah, so it's just been,
bro,
I've been stressing. I have to, but, I don't want to. I know the kind of relationship I had with Mo.
Yeah.
I have to respect what it is.
Yeah.
So if not killing myself over it is what is not going to make it, it's okay. I can deal with it. As long as it makes me feel like I give my guy the respect that he deserves.
Yeah.
I'm good. It's been a struggle between me and the team. Like, they come and be like, I don't want it. Anything that will feel like we're trying to do clouds on. Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Because even if it doesn't look like that, people are going to say
Yeah. And it's not even about really. is it about people?
Or how you feel.
It's about how I feel, really. Yeah. What is right? I wasn't going to release my project until he was buried.
I know.
But my people were like, oh, let's go. Like, I now saw people that I thought were even closer to him than myself, moving on and doing stuff. I was like, okay, maybe it is now okay to do. Not like I was fully convinced that it was okay. For me, it was going to be just after his burial, before anything for me.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the song is picking up organically.
Bro,
Yeah.
the song is
I checked it out on Shazam like yesterday or so. Has over 22,000 Shazams. Wow. And he released his project October 6th.
It's crazy.
October 27th.
When did you release the project?
27th.
October 27th.
Uh-huh.
Less than 2 weeks ago.
So,
Yeah.
22,000. Like it's moving.
Yeah.
The song is moving. And radio has also been slamming.
No, the
songs.
radio's like people are
Yeah.
jumping and doing their
Slamming
stuff by
the song.
themselves.
I'm hearing it a lot.
Have you been slamming the song?
Please chill.
Yeah, and then I also have is this scare the scare of reminding people about what they had gone through
Yeah, like he didn't
while
want
he
to
was
re-traumatize people.
yeah, because I feel like a lot of people would just want to just run away from the thing because they don't want to start feeling a certain way. Because bro, for 1 month I was fucked up. My grandpa died. He didn't touch me like this. Because, it will happen like 3 days, 1 week, everybody don't do right. But this one, every day I wake up, there's something new. And then you're feeling the guilt from a place of, did I put him in the wrong song? Could I have put him on a different song? Why are we saying don't give me medicine after death? Why is death in the lyrics?
Yeah. Survivor's guilt.
Survivor's guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survivor's guilt.
Survivor's remorse.
Both. I think both playing.
Yeah.
Survivor's guilt and survivor's
Bro,
remorse.
Yeah.
honestly, I think you did the right thing.
Which is
I'm
not
just
now.
doing what
And I hope
I
his
can
spirit
do.
honors you. I think you did
Amen.
the right thing.
Amen.
I think you did the
Amen.
right thing.
Amen.
And you also tried to
perspective
honor him in the way that you could.
Exactly,
Yeah.
in the way you
Yeah.
could. So that's, and it's also good that it was from the perspective of what I want, how to honor your guy, not just from what people are going to say.
Yeah.
I think that's a very important perspective that I personally didn't see.
Yeah.
So shout out to you on that, bro. Shout out to you. All right.
Bless.
But also the conversation of where you mentioned, how does it feel? Because you're not the first artist who has said that, being in the industry and working in this space, you have to also be very careful when it comes to the love you're receiving, because the love is not like 100% or over 90% of the love is fake. How does it feel actively working in an industry that makes you feel that way? Like, does it put you in a headspace where you're constantly looking and watching and seeing who genuinely loves you? Does it make you paranoid? Does it affect who you associate with? Does it affect your creativity? Having that at the back of your mind that this is the kind of field you play in?
Well, I am not a sucker for love, right?
Shit.
I'm not a sucker for love, so I don't go about wanting to be loved. And then I know what I bring to the table. I know that there's very few genuine people. So what I do is I just continue to be myself and continue to improve my being genuine, my being 100 for myself and for the people that I eventually decide to give myself to. So whatever the people in the industry decide to do is on them. If you want to be real today and fake tomorrow, there's just how much you can be like that until you cast. A day will come, it will always catch up on you because you're wicked. Like you're looking at the right thing and you're doing the wrong thing. That's such a wicked thing to do. So if you're someone like that and it's working for you now, it will catch up on you. So for me, because I'm not a sucker for love, like I'm just like, okay, this is what we're doing. What is this thing? I'll take my time to process it, to understand what it is. If it is not something that I know for sure is what love means to me, I'll just scrap it, no matter who the fuck you are in the industry. People because I always keep calm, they don't understand I'm a lion. I just have like a panda in the front. I've suppressed my lion to put it in the back.
Did you say panda in the front?
Kung Fu.
That's it. That's why I have a panda here.
Oh wow,
There's a panda in the front.
bro. Have you? You are very. obscure. Nobody knows you like that. You stick to yourself. You don't talk much. I think I've only seen you in one interview, and that was Pulse in 2018.
Oh.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Aside from this run.
I remember that interview
Right.
when I was suffering from acne and stuff.
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Now I'm fresh. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
That made me feel
That's actually true.
Why they laugh? Did that make you feel a type of way?
Skincare.
Eh?
That make you feel insecure?
I lost I lost my babes, and I only had my girlfriend.
God.
Like that.
Wait,
Ice
Zoro-
water.
Zoro, what?
That sentence is wild.
You lost your babes
And you only had his girlfriend.
as opposed to
Losing babes.
as
I lost
opposed to-
I supposed to still having my babes in my life and my girlfriend.
How?
Because it was what a young fresh boy is supposed to be having at that time.
Was there an open relationship?
No, it was not open for her, but it was open for me.
Was she aware that it was open for you?
She does not need to be aware of everything.
But she feel up, baby.
Eh?
She feel up.
What did she feel?
Did she eventually find out?
No. And she will not know from this interview, because if she asks me, I'll tell her that she's not the one I'm talking about.
How many women were you with during the time that you had your acne thing?
So within that time, I had like 3 babes by the side, and then I had a main chick.
How long did that main chick relationship last?
3. Oh, no, don't mention you.
I wanted you to do that actually, so she would know that.
4 years.
Anyway, so how did you clear it up?
So I had to learn how to do it myself.
How?
So I went on YouTube. There's this guy that like, you know, those separation of guys, the ones on the left side that we're talking about. He's in that group. Why are you not touching me now? Did I touch you when I'm talking? Excel, I beg. Don't put words in my mouth. I did not say what I say though. If the conversation changes, I did not say it.
Oh, God.
So you learned it from.
Yeah, so I saw it on YouTube, and I saw the things he was doing. I was able to understand what does exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I knew I had like acne that needed to be treated with stuff like honey, stuff like retinol, stuff like niacinamide to take off the dark spots. I knew I needed vitamin C serums. I knew I needed to stay moisturized. I knew I needed to have sunscreen on my skin, anytime, because Nigeria is very hot. So I had to look for a way to source original products. Mm-hmm. So sourcing original products was hard for me. You know, until
So you have your full skincare routine now.
I know what it is. Anything that I am going through, I know what to do.
So you don't use a professional.
I'm a professional. Yeah, I can treat people like I've treated 2 people.
So social media skincare people knows no train passes.
Yeah, come with me with your skincare routine. I will tell you if you need to fix it.
Zoro Skin.
So do you use sunscreen?
Yes.
So explain, how many steps do you have in your routine?
So right now it's very minimal, because like I'm a chairman with it.
Okay, cool.
So the routine now is I use Dr. Bronner's wash.
Okay.
You know, it's Dr. Bronner's. Anybody that's like heavy on skincare will know Dr. Bronner's.
Mm-hmm.
I use Dr. Bronner's to wash, cleanse, and then before that I was using Dermalogica,
Okay.
like cleanser, like the non-foaming cleanser. That's like less harsh on the skin. You know. And this is why I say ladies need to dab it. They need to be fainting when they see me, but it's okay. We'll get there.
After cleansing, what next? What do you do next?
You don't believe in me, this guy.
No, you're a thing, bro. You're a thing, bro.
My guy don't believe in me.
So after
So
cleansing,
after cleansing, use your toner to open up the skin pores. You know, and then after the toner, what is ideal is to do hyaluronic acid, because it's like
hydrating.
What?
Continue.
Hyaluronic acid is
Yeah.
like a moisturizer, like water-based,
Yeah.
like just to
Hydrate your skin.
hydrate your skin. Make sure that there's water for anything that you're applying. If it is aggressive, then there's like water to tone it down.
Mm-hmm.
So if it is we're recording this in the night, so I'm going to give you a night routine.
Okay.
So if it is a night, if you have scars on your face, I would as you know, say that you use a retinol. After you apply hyaluronic acid, retinol. After a retinol, you can do a vitamin C serum. So what vitamin C? Retinol just helps to go deep into your skin to like heal whatever is going on.
For more consultation, visit www. It's enough.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah, I think my manager has just spoken. Yeah.
But please, if you have issues with your skin, go and visit a
beat up
professional.
Zero. God, DM Zoro.
Don't hit up Zoro.
DM me.
Get
DM
a
Zero.
I've treated
professional.
two
He has
people.
business.
You're not a
DM Zoro.
professional.
Skin to
So
skin,
this thing that I said to you, you're not convinced.
I'm not saying I'm not convinced, but you're not a professional. They should still check out.
Professional.
They should get a professional.
Zoro Zoro
If you-
Dema Zoro.
Skin. What was they saying? What were you
The
talking
name
about?
of the business. He's
Yeah. I can call my skincare business skin to skin.
Skin to skin. How?
I don't know if you have
Skin to skin.
if you have a pure mind, you're not supposed to be questioning me with your side man. Skin to skin.
like skin to skin.
Since
like,
my mind is the problem.
No,
No,
yes,
yes,
no,
it's not-
I mean,
not-
hand
that's
your-
about- that's
hand
about
your
you.
skin to
Skin
skin.
na face.
My skin, your skin.
Why is your
all
skin touching
skins
my
matter.
skin if
And
you're
even
treating me?
hard when you go use apply.
No, what he's saying is
Face, skin.
from a beautiful skin to a beautiful skin.
No, it's a wrap. What more do you want? What more do you want? What more do you
What's
want?
that? Umakpakangi. Hey, chill, calm down.
Please, Igbo people, if
It's
you're an
okay, it's
Igbo
okay.
man and you're following this baby, you don't see him.
Please, please.
This will be your life very soon.
What's that thing? I'm going to beat you. Umakbanga.
Hey!
Zoro says.
I don't say the Igbo.
Bajami.
I yes I give Igbo. Iye begini.
Wait, say it now.
Kiteba don hwa ga anya.
Understand what it is?
Wait, where the Benjamin come here this next
It's you now. As they call different things. They call different
What's
things.
up
the
with
other day.
you that she wanted to say?
Ngeti gife.
But this is Enugu Igbo.
What was in
I think what she wants to say is like,
okay, you want to say Magola?
No, Umagant.
like if I want to
Maga
slap,
Kanti.
yeah, yes. If I slap,
Umagwanti.
Uh-uh.
Let's wrap it up.
Get
It's
in
cool.
Panty.
It's cool. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Panty.
Let's wrap
Oh
it
my
up.
God, Zoro don't close.
Let's wrap it up.
Jerry, a question I always wanted to ask, and I always keep forgetting, is what was the most shocking thing for you, like when you moved from the East to Lagos to start chasing music? What was the difference in like chasing music in the East and chasing music in Lagos?
Very, 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 very interesting. So chasing music in the East is like I call it Premiership. Lagos is Champions League. Yes. So Premiership is more like vibes and inshallah, you get comfortable, do it how you want to do it. Lagos is more serious. So Lagos, I don't think Lagos is a place where you bring mediocre to. You have to be 100 here to be able to use a ground.
Yeah.
And say, okay, you're standing the ground. You have to be like 100. But in the East, we could just do like performances where you just do playbacks and it'd be like you kill the show. But now Lagos is like, I want to hear you sing your song. I want to, what's the effort in the performance?
Yeah.
That's what it is here. Like it's serious business here.
And there's this whole like brotherhood of like the Igbo top
I was
artists.
going to
I
mention
remember
that.
Fino's Trace Live. I don't know if you were there.
It was
Fino's
the day
Trace
before
Live.
They closed
In the
lockdown.
front,
Lockdown.
Zoro, Judengis,
Iblis.
Rude Boy. It'll be like
And then Flavor was seated somewhere
they
at the
all
back.
seated somewhere codedly.
Oh.
Up codedly. Even when he came in, people did not really know until Fino acknowledged him. Fino, what's that song?
Nwata Anubote.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
When he started singing it, he now acknowledged. That's when people knew that Flavor was in the hall. So like they have this
Close knit, yeah.
close knit
And
brotherhood.
you guys don't hide the culture. That's what I like. You
Yeah.
actually carry it on your head.
Yeah, we'll carry
Not
it.
just by singing, making music in the language. The
But
sound
there's,
as
there's
well.
something that's been bothering me lately that I've actually never spoken about
What's that?
it. Like, so I feel like we the artists from the East, we can do a lot more than ogene music. It feels like anytime someone wants to talk about artists from the East, what comes to mind is ogene music.
Yeah.
Check all the collaborations, all the albums that's been dropping. almost the features that they have artists from the East is just songs that's ogene. We can do more than that. Igbo music is not just ogene, it's beyond that. Back in the day, we used to have like Igbo people doing R&B, there's Ransom, there's Brackets, we have Igbo people rapping, there's Fino, there's Mr. Raw, we have Igbo people doing High Life, there was Flavor doing High Life, we had Igbo people doing Raga, there was the Flavors guy, the guy that had hair like that looks like Aspan Yves hair, doing Igbo.
First of all, that's the old Casper University.
No, Casper.
That is old Casper. But immediately he said you get the reference. Immediately.
You guys moved me from being serious to laughing.
Oh my God.
Like I was being serious. Like there was just like a lot of things that we were doing back in the day. And now if you want to do a song that you feel like is going to give an identity of the East, it's just like ogene music. That's why if you listen to my project, there was no ogene. The reason why I did it is because I wanted to show people that there's more we can do. Like Igbo music, Igbo language, being Igbo can fit into almost every genre. That's why I said, you know what, this ogene you guys expect me to do, I'm not gonna do it.
But don't you think that?
But you know, it's a unique sound, and people
It
who
is
are
a
not
unique
people
sound.
who are not Igbo love that sound.
yeah.
They love it.
So the thing,
love
right?
it.
The thing, right, is it is just a very tiny fraction of the things that we can do. If you sit on that, it's just going to be like the only thing.
It's going to pigeonhole everybody.
Yeah.
Since 2016, bro, take this conversation. Since 2016, the only thing that's been outside ogene that's happened to Igbo music has been Highway by Fino. That's the only thing that's been different. That's been big and successful. That's Highway. Everything that's been big from the East has been ogene.
I mean, there's now Oja Piano with Oja Boys. It's still
Ogene-ish.
It's still sister to Ogene.
But it's not like full-blown ogene.
It's not like, but there's a lot we can do. Okay, like that's why I'm super proud of Jerry. What Jerry is doing, like,
Shout out Jerry.
and now all the songs they have my boy on is ogene music. The Oganigwe, and now there's the one with Black Bones. That's where they put Jerry on the drill that he's come out with. Why you guys dragging my boy to ogene music?
Guys, wait, hold on before you answer that. Guys, we're about to go on a break. Make sure you catch the full episode on Monday when it drops on YouTube and streaming platforms.
Bro, me, I'm biased towards those local, like, ogene, Billy, bro, I love those sounds.
Me, I love those sounds more than you.
But don't you think
there's a lot we can do.
Give me.
No, I get a point, and I like that. I like that there are even people who are doing, like, for example, now there's this new song that Pabrimo and this is Pabrimo and Zlatan, and they sampled Sister Gloria. We are in battle.
Yeah.
We are in battle.
Oh yeah.
And that's a classic. People don't know how big that song is in the East. That's a huge classic Aria gospel song. So I heard that and I was like, okay, this is a good one. Bring in Aria and hip-hop
like bring us to that conversation.
But don't you also think that it's saying that?
What's the other song? Sorry, man. Atilogo.
Atilogo, yeah.
But don't you think that it's an identity thing, like owning your own?
It's been very important for
Don't
Igbo,
you think it's
for
an
the immersion of
identity
Igbo
thing? Like,
culture,
an
so I'll give an
identity.
example. It's like an identity thing. Like when people see people like rappers from the East, they'll say, "Okay, this is their own sound."
My sister,
don't you think that the conversation should be more about that sound traveling and owning it, and it becoming a bigger thing than us trying to kill it?
I'm not trying to. I'm not
Maybe
trying to kill
maybe
it.
not kill it.
There's
Like-
more
Trying
to
to
the
say
Igbo
there's
sound
more
than
to
this.
Yeah, maybe
Igbo
not, but don't you
artists
think
than
that
that.
it should even be more of? They should do it more so that it gets more popular and the world can hear it.
No, the word is already here.
Like-
Wait now, let me explain to you. Like,
Yeah.
what is that guy's name? K1 Abi?
Yeah, the
K1
ultimate.
K1 the ultimate.
Yeah.
And what is this other guy that if you don't spray Bondoro, they will chase you out?
Who's that?
What?
There's the one that performed that
Did he-
Wizkid's
Johnson.
No,
No,
like it's not K1.
What? He did what?
That performed at Wizkid's mom's.
That's K1 now.
That's K1
K1
now.
okay.
The one that if you don't spray bond, they will chase you out.
Where's that?
You have to spray bond though.
K1.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
why.
can't be spraying
That's
where
OG
you have
now.
to
What are you
spray
saying?
You have to
You have to
spray
spray
that money
bundle.
if you're standing in front of K1.
That's
I
why.
guess
That's why.
that's the
Alaji.
point.
That's why.
That's his point now.
That's why I did not go because I don't have bundle.
Yeah,
Oh, not the thing.
it's a thing
It's
now.
the thing. You have to spray bundle.
And
you know what
and
it
you
takes
can't
to
spray
even bring
money
K1
on
to your
you
party.
can't spray the money on him.
No, you have to be giving someone else.
There's somebody by his side that
It
will
has to be
collect it.
Bondo.
Yes.
have to
You know who
come
K1
correct
is?
now. You have to come correct.
That's not the point. I didn't know you had to spray Bondo.
No,
you
so
go
so
spray
so,
bundle.
so there's that, and there's now the refined Afrobeat. There's the fella type of Afrobeat. There's now the refined
Because
one that
K1
is
had
on a
that.
global. Do you understand me? Like there's
your point.
Apala music, and then there's the Apala music that Terry Apala
Terry Akpala
is
is
doing.
doing.
So what I'm saying is, nobody like my culture is untouchable,
Yeah.
but we can do more. I grew up in more. So what I'm saying is like let it be more, not when it's like 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. I'm going to switch to Igbo music. But I want you, if you play Burna Boy, play an Igbo artist after Burna Boy. If you play Wizkid, play an Igbo artist after
You can do that
Wizkid.
with
It
Ogene.
mustn't be me.
No,
But they
I
don't.
get his
You
point.
cannot.
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
I
That
get
if
his
we,
point.
so my point is, I hear what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that after they, like he mentioned, that after playing Burna Boy, they should play Ogene. I feel like they even.
I didn't say play. You're gonna play an Igbo artist.
Igbo,
Like
yes, an
that's
Igbo-
not
there's no
Runtown.
Ogene.
Runtown is now
Yeah.
play.
Wait, no, I get what you're trying to say, right? But I think that what you're trying to say that we should be able to achieve that with Igbo music, right? Right? That's not what you're trying to say.
No,
No.
like
Igbo artists,
for example,
he's saying that
so for
Igbo artists
example-
are more than, like for example, Lil Wayne wanted to diversify his sound. He made How to Love.
Yeah.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So like Igbo people can still speak Igbo on other types of
It
music.
shouldn't just be
As-
Don't
Ogene.
pigeonhole them.
Aside
Yes.
from even that, Igbo, like growing up in the East, there was like High Life, there was Aria. I don't even know what to classify songs like Mamos Wako, Carry This. I don't know what genre I would call that thing. There was Bongo, Arabanko, Arabanko,
Yeah.
So which I think they call Bongo.
Yeah, that's
They
Bongo,
call
yeah.
it Bongo music. So
Yeah.
Igbo music is actually very.
It's more
I
than
get his
Ogene.
point.
It's very
When you-
big.
because I've lived in the East. I get his point. There are different sounds, but it feels like the sounds that are making it to
being-
the mainstream.
It's
So
only
now,
Ogene music.
what I want to tell you is that isn't it some? It's not a bad thing if you look at it and hear this context, right? Treat it like how Afrobeat is treated abroad. So Thames is R&B. Thames is not Afrobeat, but Shisha under Afrobeat has gotten to the point where
It's an identity.
yeah, it's an identity. Do you understand? And
That
because
carries
that, like
itself.
Thames now is coming out. Do you understand? Like people,
Like the moment someone look at Travis Scott exploring something that sounded like Atilogo on Sirens on Ethiopia.
yeah,
It sounded like Atilogo, right?
yeah.
Even Stormzy did.
Yeah. Do you understand? Like, I feel personally that in this wave of Afrobeats, if we hadn't, there was a time that Atilogo was everywhere in this country. Like, Olamide made a hit,
Jagaban,
like, YC,
YC
Vector,
made it, yeah.
right? I do feel personally that song could have been a easily exportable rap sound to the
sound.
world. I really feel like that.
And it can still be.
And it can still be because people have not, they don't know it. Imagine if someone like Kanye West hears Atilogo.
Yeah, I hear you,
Bro.
But wait, before you finish, guys, we're back from the break. If you missed any of that, make sure you catch it. Full episode drops Monday on YouTube and streaming platforms.
I don't disagree. I get your points because pigeonholing people can also kill.
It can kill it. It can kill it.
Nothing
yeah.
kills the culture more than that.
Yeah.
I hear you. But at the same time, I even don't feel that we've explored it.
Enough.
That's
Do you even
okay,
feel like
okay,
we're
okay.
that
doing-
you're complaining.
Okay,
Yeah.
no. So what I have done with Ogene music, the reason why I stopped it is because I wasn't able to find a way to make it
differently.
differently.
To
won't be
diversify
to make it in a way that I will confidently say it's world Ogene.
To refine it.
But does it have to be world
It has to
Ogene?
be world. You have to be intentional with it. And saying world Ogene does not mean he's not going to lose any.
Yeah, you're
Any
not
of the
diluting
you're
sound.
not if you hear the songs that I've done like what I played Ogene, the Ogene was played raw,
Yeah.
but in a genre you will never imagine that Ogene can be played in.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know, like, bro, have you played, I think because you made that song Ogene, you don't know how
Bro,
that song stirs emotion, bro.
But you know that song was, I don't need to
Bro,
tell you now. You know
like
that
I
song
don't
was
need to
a
tell you,
moment,
but I think because you
I don't
made
need to tell
it,
you.
you don't
Maybe you don't
understand.
understand that
You don't
the-
understand how much. Like if someone hears ogene, wherever you're from in the world, you'll be like,
What's that?
what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm talking about ogene the song.
I know.
Or Levels by Flavor, for example. There is nowhere you be, whoever you are, that the moment you hear that song, you not say, whoa. Because you are dancing. The song forces you to dance.
There's just something about
There's
it.
just something about Ogene. So I really don't feel, I feel like, as part of this wave of Afrobeats, a lot of people are already making this type of Afrobeat that's dance or hip hop influenced. The moment someone exports Ogene, it's over.
And it's going to happen because I saw how like it blew up on TikTok and Instagram reels. Women from all over the world,
Bro.
men, the emperor, the conqueror, the
Champion,
Lions,
yeah.
that thing went.
Bro,
Booza.
went.
the moment someone exports Ogene and gets to Billboard charts, oh my God.
I honestly think that the organic conversation should even be more
My
about
even
Imagine like-
even if the
Flavor,
should be
going on Tiny Desk doing Ogene.
that would be bonkers actually.
Or
Be a madness.
colors.
To be a madness.
But my bro, let me tell you, the way I feel like I've prepared, that's like the project that's coming,
Yeah.
that I have been able to find Ogene, that's the new way. I might not even be the one to make it the perfect way,
Yeah.
but the idea that I have will be the one to lead
Bro,
that
bring it
person
on. Bring it
to
on.
do it that way.
Bring it on.
You see, Ogene was not vibes. It was very intentional.
Yeah.
I'm a very intentional guy. I knew I wanted to do a combination of my
Rap.
local sound and rap and hip hop.
Yeah.
I did the
They
first
produced
one,
well.
it didn't
It
work.
was very produced. It was
Ogene
very
took me
well
6
produced.
months to produce.
You have to
Very
get
well
it. That kind of song. Because the song too is very
Very well
experimental
produced.
if you think about it.
Like the space
And the time itself.
The thing about Ogene music or any traditional Nigerian music is, if you are not careful, there will be no space for the artist to do what they want to do. So they produce that song with space, even though those things, and then the mixing didn't swallow you or your voice. So the producers did a lot of great work. The sound engineers did a lot of great work. So I really, whatever you want to do next, bro, bring it on. We'll do it for you.
I
Because
feel like
I feel like that's the next wave of where this Afrobeats that we're talking about should get
It should
to.
go.
I really
There's
do.
a lot we can do. Out of all the Ogenes that people that did not grow up in the East have tried to do, the one that I enjoyed the most is the Black Bones one, Yemego.
Yeah, me go.
Why did I enjoy it the most? I enjoyed it most because he did not come and start sounding. Everyone wants to make our music look like it's just masquerades and
Cultural dance.
you
that's a
know,
different
like,
conversation.
do you understand me? Like, but he brought himself. Black Bones brought himself to it. You hear Black Bones the way he would be on a trap song. That's what he brought
They
to
say
my
Black
Ogene
you were-
music.
Already, even there's a track already on the album that is like fusion, like dance of reggae fusion. That's so they just lifted it and put it on Ogene. Yeah.
That's why I love that
Track
record.
one, Roadrunners.
So basically, you're speaking about maybe fusion.
So
Or maybe like
so my
experiment with it.
thing is
Experiment with the
and
sound
my
and not
thing
like
is,
just making.
my thing is, don't treat Ogene music like it's just masquerade music. If you're gonna come to Ogene music, treat it the way you treat every other genre. Treat it with the respect you give every other genre.
And what's the
Don't
definition of
come
respect of the genre?
They come to Ogene music doing no. Bring swag to it.
Experiment.
Bring yourself. Don't come and be sounding like, I will never go to a genre that's not Igbo genre and be sounding like them, like trying to make a mockery of the real
I don't
deal.
think they're
It's
making
not
a
mockery.
though.
I don't know what it
How
is,
does
but
original Ogene sound?
That's just passion talking.
No, it doesn't
Zoro,
sound.
how does original
Wait. Like a lot of people come and they be wanting to sound. They be wanting to sound like making sounds that to them feels like Igbo sounds, and that's not. Be yourself.
But Zoro,
Bring the swag that you put on a hip hop record on an Ogene music.
Is that it has gone to the point where it's formulaic and it's like he's frustrated with it. Like there's no even
because
creativity.
and it's because he's Igbo.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because he's Igbo, you have experienced that music for so long, right? So you want or you feel like when the music is going, they shouldn't pigeonhole Igbo musical
No,
culture.
be
to
yourself.
Ogene, right? But
Be
But
yourself.
the thing is,
Because I hear you on other
the
records
rest of
and
the
you're
world has not experienced it enough. Like when Egedege came out, I wrote an article while I was still at Pulse. Like I had to research. I spoke with people for over 3 weeks. I was asking for different genres of music. I was asking for instruments. I called Iblis. I called Truka. I called a lot of people. I called Mastercrafts. They gave me like ideas
Context.
of what the sounds are. That's how I know all these names. Some of them. I don't know them all.
Yeah.
That's how I know the instruments. That's how I know some of these things. Because bro, this shit is truly fascinating. Do you understand? And another thing that you need to understand is that sound, that Ogene sound, the way it's played, there is something similar to it in Yoruba culture. If you hear the sound in my father's
Village.
not even the village, the house.
Okay.
The sound of that, it sounds similar, like the bell type of sound.
Yeah.
It sounds similar to Ogene. So like, but because a lot of people in this Lagos, they don't understand the traditional type of sound.
Yeah.
So when they hear it, or Hausa
They're
people, they're very fascinated. But then even the one in my father's village, it doesn't sound. There's a rhythm with Ogene, bro. It is heavy.
There's something about, because even like this
yeah, go to Gene.
it's Ogene.
It's Aria.
Is that right? Yes. People love
That traditional
core
stuff. Yeah.
traditional.
Yeah,
Igbo.
people love it.
There's
People love
So-
it.
something about it.
so-
It invites
so-
you. It just
Yeah, it
So
just
my
catches you.
bro, what I'm saying is, yeah, if I catch a beat that's even outside beat, I'm not going to do Kai Menini, don't tell them what you make it. I won't do that.
yeah. I get your point.
I'm going to come to it
They
with
become
swag.
stereotypical with it.
Do you understand me? Like I'm going to come to your culture with swag and make you feel good that I'm being on your culture. I don't like it when people be on Ogene beat and
That's
they're giving me how much is one day. No, just be yourself. You know, like bring the same swag you put on this other genre, bring it to my culture. If you're gonna be on it,
I hear you.
But you saying that,
I hear you.
do you think that people can interpret it as you trying to police the sound?
I'm not policing nothing. Just
not policing it.
don't come and like, I gave you a very clear example. I think it's the right thing to do. I'm not gonna come on anybody's sound and try to be like, oh no. If I have to even do what you do, I have to do it right. If I have to do what you guys do on the sound, I have to do it right. Just like see the way Files jumped on, on DK.
Ooh.
And you know when we now mix this sound,
He came right on it.
Go
He
especially
came
hard
right.
with hip hop, especially hard,
Bro, because Ogene
Shout out
allows
Flavor.
space.
Shout out Flavor.
Like Ogene, bro, you can on this traditional Igbo sound. You can the way they make you rap, and then the flows dictate themselves.
As a matter of fact, that somebody should go write an
Bro.
article on Flavor and rappers.
Bro,
Flavor's combination with rappers all the time, with Zoro, with MI, with Fowls,
Fowls.
Oh my
who am I
Fino.
missing? With Fino,
he needs to
Flavor
do, he needs to do an
and
EP of that shit.
Flavor and rappers.
He needs to do an EP with that.
Oh my God.
Feature
It's a
Zoro,
thing.
feature people.
Maybe
It's
just
a
5
thing.
rappers,
You
right?
Or like
guys know
6,
that
7, whatever.
I've not done a song with Flavor since 2016.
What?
Yeah,
Do another one with that, I beg.
This next
know.
album that is coming, is there a song with Flavor?
no, there isn't
Get one.
at the moment.
Maybe you should add one before then.
Let's see.
Meanwhile, so there's a conversation that I wanted to have with someone like you, right? So I've been hearing about Yoruba tax.
Yoruba what?
Yoruba tax.
Task.
Yoruba
What-
tax.
Yoruba tax.
Explain.
So people feel like, if I hope I don't get it wrong, there is this concept that when outsiders come to Lagos, they don't get the same treatment as Yoruba
Rappers.
people in Lagos, for example. Not just rappers, artists generally.
Artists generally.
Yeah.
They feel like you don't get the same treatment as non-Yoruba people in Lagos. They feel like Yoruba people get a lot of preference. That Yoruba people get a lot of what's the word? It's not preference. It's not preference that I'm looking for.
No, it's okay.
A lot of you get what I'm trying
I
to
get what you're
say.
saying.
And
Yeah.
that has helped.
And that has helped Yoruba people over people from other states, and it makes it harder for people non-Yoruba people to blow in Lagos. What do you think?
I think that there's nothing wrong with it. Why do I think so? Once upon a time, the gate had its keys in the hands of people that's from my place. That's Igbos. Once upon a time, the keys to the gates were in the hands of people like J. Martins. It was in the hands of P Square.
Judenjis.
It was, like all these people back in the day, they were the ones that if they jump on your shit, is some viral shit, and then I do not, even though like they played I would think that they played very neutral, but they were not like very focused on, oh, we come from a certain place, we want to put to where we come from on a map, like be intentional with it. It was always like on a surface P, we come from here, but that's not what we're doing. And then when people from the West caught it, they made it, they brought it home, they made it theirs. And the way it has been held from people that's from the West is very, very, very different from how my people held it when it was in their hands. So anyhow, my people from here, people from the West decide to use it. It's okay, because we had a chance, and what did we do with it? We didn't do nothing with it. So if you decide to, it's a thing, and I'm not going to blame anybody, because his hard work is what it is. It's a thing.
So you do feel like there is definitely a bias towards Yoruba people in Lagos?
From the listeners.
From listeners,
from fans.
from key players, media, radio.
I mean, when if something belongs to you, that there's a very big chance that you have like a bigger hand in the people that pay attention to that thing that belongs to you. People that come from where you come from that pay attention to it, than people that don't come from where you come from. So I feel like there's a stronger a stronger eyes of people from the West on Afrobeats, and it's before you come from the East and be that guy that is able to crack in, you have to be extraordinary, and being extraordinary is not hard.
So do you genuinely think that people would pay attention to an artist that is do you think that listeners or fans of key players or anybody or the industry will pay attention or show love more to an artist from the West?
Yes.
Wait, solely because he's from the West over an artist from the East?
No, so I said before, Lagos does not support mediocre. If Lagos tells you that this is who they are listening to, listen to the person. There's a reason why they're listening to the person. It's either the person has got very strong character outside of the music, or the person has got really good music. So Lagos does not settle and say, oh, because this person. No, there's something about that person.
So it's about the music more than the tribe.
It might not be the music. It might be the person's character.
Yeah, it might be who they are.
It might be who they are, like their swag, the lifestyle that they give, and all of those stuff. So, there's just always be something that Lagos would...
It makes the person stand out.
Yeah,
that's not necessarily about
where the person is from. So...
I've always found the conversation very interesting, and why people see it like that, to be honest. And the reason why I've always found it interesting is at every point in history, there have been people popping that are not Yoruba people. The biggest example of which is Fino.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Fino was the biggest thing in Nigeria.
At some point, like it made no sense.
Even before Oliver the Coke Fino, I'm talking rap Fino, like
Alobam.
NGNG.
Alobam.
4 rap songs
Man
back
of the
to
year,
back.
Alobam. Paso.
No, Ghost
mode.
Ghost mode. Man of the year. Paso. Kush. Alobam.
I see smoke everywhere.
Bro,
Everywhere.
back to back. Shout out to Major Banks.
Shout out to that album.
You understand?
Banks, yeah.
Shout out
Like,
Major
I feel,
Banks, shout out
and
that
this
album.
nigga was rapping in Igbo.
Yep.
And he said, East Coast nigga now,
Now
banging in the West. And he was.
Solani will always say that
Well,
line.
because he was.
Now I'm finally here.
I grew up in Akure.
Say hello to the
I grew up in
Man of the
Akure.
year.
That album was, I don't know if it was piracy or the album was selling like water.
Yeah.
Say
It's the same thing like when I was in
hello to
Aba
the year.
and the Congresso album was moving.
Bro,
Igbo people didn't know what
whatever the fuck he was
it was
saying.
great music, and everybody was like, "Yeah, we love it."
It's even like
do you
Ogene.
understand?
What's a guinea?
like the Ogene song. It's like when
Ogene.
they
It's not Ogene.
Ogene.
Ogene is what? What
Sorry,
is it?
it's my
Ogene.
Ogene.
Yeah.
Ogene music. That your
Ogene
That
was a
song,
moment,
it was a
bro,
moment.
like-
Like nobody it wasn't about. It was just the
Bro,
song.
the
people-
build up alone.
And when they shot the video, go and watch the video. As he
Guy.
says, you gonna see
Bro.
red cap.
Bro.
That
Who
was
shot
a
that video?
moment. That
Who
was
shot that video?
Matt Max?
Clarence.
oh.
Big up the OG.
That's the OG.
Big up the OG.
I dragged Clarence to the east. Like I showed him the cover art that I did for the song. He's like, where did you shoot this? Where did you snap this picture? I said, a place called Garrick. He said, that's where we're shooting the video.
God damn.
You guys went there.
Ogene.
When did you know that Ogene was a hit? When did you know?
1 week after I released it.
How?
Where?
Because like
Where?
I will tell you guys one very funny thing. Ogene is one of them songs that introduced foreigners vibing to Nigerian songs on Instagram. Fact.
Wow.
Ogene blew in America before it blew in Nigeria.
Igbo people.
Igbo people in America, like I had Jody introducing it to all the people that he knew. So when the people here started saying that, oh, this babe that I look up to, that I go to look up to, I like her makeup, I like what she's wearing, is dancing Ogene, and me, I'm down here forming. Who am I to be forming? Where's my Ogene clothes? Everybody started dancing. It was one of them songs that during 2016 that had people wanting to be like, okay, these people are doing this and that. Let's follow them and do it. No song ever had that shit.
No song can move.
Like-
Only a few songs, bro.
Instantly.
I'm not saying this because you are here. This
Instantly.
is a fact. Only a few songs that are 8 to 10 years old can move a party instantly, like Ogene.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Bro,
where were
the
you?
moment it comes-
Where were you when it dropped? Where were you? Were you in Lagos or were you in...
I was in Fino's house.
When the song dropped.
So that when you found out it was a hit, you were still there.
Yeah, I was sleeping in a very empty room that didn't have a bed. I just had my check shirt that I tie my dirty clothes on. I use it as pillow. I sleep on the floor while
Who
Ogene
funded the
was
video?
big. So
Your guy?
I was able to I raked in like little money, and then Flavor supported,
Shout out to Flavor.
and then
Shout out Flavor.
shout out Flavor, yeah.
So how does the system work? So is it like, how does it work? Is it like you meet Flavor? Sorry, I need to understand. Is it like you meet
What she wants to ask is, how does a brotherhood work?
Yeah, so you meet
So-
him. When do you meet? They say, okay, come and live in my house. Come and take one room and sleep on the floor. How
So
does
the
it
thing
work?
is usually like when they see you and they see that they see something in you. Sometimes you might not even see it in yourself. They see something in you and be like, okay, this person is talented, or it's about to be the next best thing. Let me bring them close. I don't know if that's what they see, but I would interpret it that way. Be like, okay, let me bring him close, and then they bring you close, and continue to prosper from there. If you're someone that's sharp, you see opportunities, you jump on it, make the most of every opportunity that comes your way, and from
When
there.
did you move out from the room to get your own apartment?
2016.
That same year.
Yeah, same year. There was an unarmed robbery that happened in the house.
Wow.
Everyone had to leave.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, because the people did not come with gun.
They came with what?
They did not come with gun. They came with familiarity.
Street is rugged though.
Yeah.
Like these stories are just like, what's in this up?
And everybody else.
Yeah, everybody there was
And you had to run away.
run
go
away.
where?
Everybody had to go. Everybody had to leave because imagine Fino giving us the what's the English leverage piece? Freedom to be in a space, and then someone decides to steal from him. Everybody got to go now. Yeah, and we will be the boys with the house. So we get idea of person when steal, they steal.
And nobody wanted to talk.
Yeah, I know.
You couldn't confirm it now.
Yeah, if you talk and it happens that it's not a person.
What's your good do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be sure. If I was a native doctor, I'd have talked.
Why did you go to that place?
Yeah, I've never been there. Oh.
You know,
They never reach.
You know, reach like that.
Make the person waka go kill.
Please. You know, reach like
Yeah,
that.
and it's not. It was not really my
Your fight.
completely.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Ogene was such a massive hit. Like,
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
what were you
Igbo boy
saying in the
ball
opening?
into the socks.
What were you saying in that?
The same thing I said in the record that I have coming out. You know, the same thing I said in Alison Bowman, if you've listened. I and also phoneme Ogene. We speak phonetics in Ogene music. And then my track, one of my off my project said Alison Bowman. I did Tupac, yeah, all eyes on me. Who the fuck are you? I'm Alison Bowman. I'm Alosi that wears Bowman. Alosi is deity. Speaking phonetics in Ogene is carrying pop to Ogene. Alosi Bowman is deity and wearing Bowman on top deity. So it's the same thing.
I'm going to listen to that song.
Igbo boy ball into the socks.
You know what I'm saying? Bro.
That was
think-
such a good.
I
And then
think-
you now did the song with Simi.
Yeah.
Baby Marama de Kwame Parapa, baby you're blowing
That
my
was when I
mind.
felt like, okay,
yo.
drop an EP, drop
Baby
something,
Marama
drop
de
an album.
Kwame Parapa, baby yo.
album or something.
Did you do a song with MI?
No,
No.
I did.
Which one?
I did a remix of One on One with MI and Vector.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, and I went to do one. I did one very, very, very stupid verse. And
And then even Ogene had a hard
It wasn't a
remix. It
stupid
wasn't as
verse.
popular, but it was hard. YC Lokesh.
why still Lucas?
Yes.
It was hard.
Yes,
Like they
yes.
came in.
But
They
let's
came
talk
in.
guys, please, let's talk about that song with Simi.
How did that? Yeah, because Simi was big that time. Simi
2017.
was.
Yo, I just messaged Simi. I was like,
Randomly.
I was like, I have this song that I think you'd like, and then I sent it to her. She loved it. I feel like I've not been able to pay Simi back for the love that she has got for the song.
Shout out to
Because she's been, she's always wanted us to perform the song, like, beautiful, live. And my live performance has been whack as fuck until lately.
So you told her no?
No, I've been doing it, but it's been falling hands. Yeah.
Why do you think it's falling hands?
Because I got used to performing playbacks.
Oh.
Yeah. So all the while that she's trying to get us to do it live, it's been like really whack as fuck.
Simi,
Shout
call
out
him
to
again.
Fimi, I'm so sorry that I've not been able to give you 100. I've been putting in work.
So
Listen to my
call
new
me
song,
again.
Sims. You see that work has been happening. Yeah.
Yeah, but that
That's
was
a
an amazing
beautiful
song.
song.
That was an
God,
amazing song.
Simi
I
killed
also
it.
showed range on your side.
Yes,
by the way,
both of
because
them
he came
did
in with the
fantastic.
Lover
Are you ever
Boy
going to
thing.
give us a rap EP?
No.
Why not?
I can rap, but I don't want to rap anymore, man.
What do you want to do now?
I just want to express myself. Yeah. I can rap.
Only has to take a drink for that.
I will tell you that I've heard everybody rap in the East. I can rap just as much as
No, you don't need to
anybody
tell
can
me. I know you
rap.
can rap.
Yeah.
You know
Just
what
I mean
verse-
everybody.
You know what,
Everybody.
You know what verse where I knew that this guy they rap. CDQ's
Oh.
Yonyeze. The way this guy entered that song. I call Osags had left, but I called me like, Baba Zoro they rap. Forget.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody was going. Like I think Vector came before him and he entered. Namte, Napoli. I'm like, what?
Name the name.
Stop trying to put somebody on.
Mo.
That's it,
Hey.
No, Zoro is
Bro.
built for hip hop. Because,
Bro.
like,
I'm not built for I'm built for money, please.
You're an artist. You're an artist. Don't finish.
But-
No, we finished. We finished.
Excel.
Rap,
I don't know why
Zoro,
rappers
rap.
say this.
Please,
thing.
I
Zoro
can't,
is an
please.
artist. He's not,
The
he's not
next
just built for hip hop.
Me, I like-
But hip hop is water to Zoro.
Bro.
Like, and
You
it was
can
even
rap.
like,
I can rap. Yeah, I know I can
But
rap.
what
boy.
is this? Excel, but what?
aside Ogene, it was 2 songs, Ogene and By the Bar.
But what is
Hey.
this? But guys, what's this thing about
Again, and by the
rappers
bar.
getting to a point where they now say, I don't want to
Because
rap.
they are artists, they also want to tap into different things and try it out. So
Yeah.
that's what an artist is supposed to do. You're not supposed to
Yeah.
Maybe you can give us like 1 or 2 rap songs on your album.
I
Exactly.
no, but I rapped
give
on this
us
pro-
like 1 or 2.
Yeah, he did.
Did you listen to WYT,
did.
YWT?
Yeah.
Young Wild and
Have you
Taken?
done anything with Mobilibo?
Yeah, but I haven't released it.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out to those boys.
Shout out to Mobilibo.
Yeah, shout out to
They
them.
just dropped a new
Let's drop a
project.
new project too.
Yeah, today.
I haven't
It's called
listened.
Legacy.
I
Yeah.
haven't listened.
No, so that's what's called, Abi.
Yes,
Yeah.
Legacy, you're right.
Yeah.
Those
Shout out
guys.
Mobilibo.
Those guys.
See the voice. They are the only ones that can say A 10 times and it will still be sweet.
Oh, but where?
Like they go do dynamics.
Except
on
you grew up in Aba. No.
Excel supposed to get shop where they sell materials, clothes. You see?
I agree.
And
I agree.
If Aba people catch you for washing, oh my gosh, polo.
I think that should be Excel's retirement plan.
my
This Afrobeat Excel, this cannot be a retirement
It's
plan,
not
actually.
If someone like Excel catch you, and they always have like one story building, they'll be upstairs.
Aria.
Bia, Tochi, they will carry you come upstairs.
That's another set of people that need to be put with a lot of rappers. Mobilibo.
Oh yeah, I agree.
They
Yes,
need to
I
put
agree.
them with rappers.
I
a lot,
agree
like-
100%.
They did some rap songs on the
will
soundtrack.
crazy.
I think they did one rap song on the soundtrack.
And I know what is just there to
And they have
make
this
it
song that
finesse,
Yoruba people like.
Oh, when go.
That one, and there's another one too. I don't know.
No, that one is popular, bro. And then there's one song on
I've
that
heard it in
on
weird
one
places.
on one EP that they released like 2 years ago, where they went, "Person we no like him money, na sister Nkechi." Those boys are mad. You need to go. Anybody needs to go and listen to this one. Wait, let me
Find it. We're about to rap. And then that
Music
jump,
are nice. That's of the EP. The title of the song is it Nweze?
that
Yeah.
project they did with
no, so you got the phone.
that project they did with
14, yeah.
with what they call
I'm
it. With Flavor.
no Eben Wagegu.
What's the call?
No. I just want to play something for you guys.
What's the play?
Okay.
Unreleased.
Unreleased, yeah.
After we are done, Abi.
Now I play it on the microphone.
Okay.
This project they did with Flavor.
Hope don't take down the episode.
Mobile.
Ijawele.
You guys hope don't take down this episode for Zoro playing this song.
No. See person will get this
You
song.
never
and
released
play am.
now.
Okay.
And he's an independent
Yeah.
artist.
So it's
Okay.
because you people mention no mobility
Please
Yes,
play.
Nah,
and the
Yes.
things that they've been doing.
Knock me.
Okay.
Us.
So let me show you guys the place I've been taking Ogene to.
Just put it by the microphone.
What's the happen?
No,
Witches
I think
and
it's hand
wizards.
touch.
Wait, move your body like you shock, mama. You be rocking hard, you be rocking like a body. If you're sexy and you know it, let nobody tell you nothing. Now you did the body and it's sexy, that's on period. If you're sexy and you know it, let nobody tell you
Zoro with the
nothing. Now you
exclusive.
did the body and it's sexy, that's on period. Everybody looking good tonight. That bitch, she like. Open conversation, see her teeth is white. Confidence is confidence, confidence is confidence. You city girls are up, they just wanna have fun.
Your managers are losing their mind. They are like,
Don't play the entire
they are
song.
like
Go.
Zoro is leaking a
Don't
whole
play the
song.
entire song. Go.
I'm the baddest bitch alive, that's on period.
You know, so and Moses. It's not
Sorry.
me. It's not me.
If you're sexy and you know it, let nobody tell you nothing. Now you did the body and it's sexy, that's on period. If you're sexy and you know it, let nobody tell you nothing. Now you did the body and it's sexy, that's on period. Show me.
My guys are losing their mind. They're so
Hey.
upset. Like, what's going on here?
Hey, and on
They're
that
like, why
note,
this?
we've come to the end of a fantastic episode. Big
Shout
shout
out
out
to Zoro.
to Zibeb, Zoro,
All the single ladies,
Building.
slate to my DM.
Abacha King of Lagos. If you want to eat Abacha in Lagos, Go to Zoro's house. I am not exaggerating. I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, nah, you want to send
Zoro
girl.
get one nice rooftop with the music and the
I said,
And abacha.
and the
I said all the nice
It
babes
slaps.
slid to my DM. Now you want girls that
It
will
slaps.
good be smell
It
to slid to
slaps.
my DM. Why are you mentioning abacha? It's going to be a good be.
Oh no, there's shawarma, there's pasta.
Yeah.
There's pasta.
There's Alfredo
There's
pasta.
Alfredo.
Please,
There's
creamy
panini,
pasta, yeah, please.
You know,
Yeah,
we
please.
got it all.
Because if you say abacha, I will just name my name show good be to my house, please. No agree.
Oh
What's
my
okay?
god.
Agree. That thing that they use. Sometimes people use to use cook for riro. That thing that looks like a goosey that is black. That he likes to show his presence with the smell.
Zoro, please. Zoro,
Zoro,
nah,
please.
nah, dog. Guys, we've come to the end. Make sure you check out Zoro's new project.
Please.
Check
Sound
it out,
check.
though.
Sound check.
The
Sound
LP.
check.
He's got a
It's
song
out
with
now.
TK, got a song with
Did you
Mobad.
listen to the
Got
one
a
with
song with
Chike?
Ajabo Hustlers.
Aye.
I love that song as well. The song with Ajabo Hustlers.
I'm en
Thanks
route.
so much for coming through. Till next week, we'll see you. It's still the #1 pop culture podcast, Zero Conditions podcast. Tell somebody we said so. Nothing they can do about it anyway. Yeah.
Love gang, love guys. Make love to females. Make love to.
What?
I mean, why not?